LA, Bally Sports West, the heart of the fan. Last season, Shohei Ohtani accomplished one of the most amazing feats we have ever witnessed on his way to a unanimous MVP season.
Gone! Oh, where did that go?
His season was dominant. They had to change the rules just for him.
You're Shohei Ohtani. You have a rule literally named after you, and that's amazing.
Tonight, we'll take a moment to honor and rejoice in Ohtani's achievement one more time.
Shohei Ohtani, first pitch, home run number 43. It is showtime.
Shohei Day at the Big A as we welcome you to Angels Live, presented by your Southern California Cadillac dealers right here on Bally Sports. Halo Baseball, which has become must-see TV, is back on the air. Angels Rays Game 2 of this 3-game series. Here's what's on tap for the next 30. You got live coverage of Shohei's ceremony coming up. A dominant performance versus a perennial contender in Reid Detmers. Looks like carry the momentum for that starting rotation as we welcome you outside to our Big A studios. It is me and Marky Mark, or Marky Mark and me. I don't even know how to say it anymore. That's Mark Guza, that's Mark Langston, I'm Ken French. Good to have you along for the ride over the next 30 minutes. And oh my gosh, what a ride it was last night, fellas. I think there's still a buzz going on in the stadium as fans filing in Shohei Ohtani bobblehead night. We talked about the ceremony at the top of the show. Wonderful evening celebrating what he did last season. But the team last night, Gooby, everything that could have gone right went right. It really showed what this Angels team is capable of doing.
Yeah, we keep waiting to see if we're going to see that balance 1 through 9 where everyone's starting to crush the baseball. 4 home runs hit last night against a very good team, the Tampa Bay Rays. You know their bullpen, it was a bullpen game. But they've had a lot of success against the Angels, especially in this ballpark, but not last night. The home run ball, Trouty, and then back-to-back with Ohtani. Jarrett Walsh really got it going, that home run to center up against the lefty. So to see him swinging the bat the way the entire team swung the bat, fantastic to see. The offense rocking and rolling after Thor set the tone.
Yeah, I think the rest of Major League Baseball has got to be taking notice about what's happening here, right?
Oh, no question about it. All you have to do is look at the standings and go, wow, they're winning again and again and again. And now you're starting to see who they're winning against, the Tampa Bay Rays, who have perennial absolutely owned the Angels. Yeah. So that was nice to see the Angels step up and get it done last night. But certainly, you just talked about it, Gooby. Noah Syndergaard was, to me, the difference in that game. Early, it looked like that game might have gotten away from him in the second inning, second and third, and nobody out. And he stepped up back-to-back punch-outs and got a ground out to get out of that jam. That set the tone, and a lot of times offenses can feed off of that, and the offense did.
Oh, yeah, plenty of run support last night. Shohei Ohtani, a couple home runs, including his first career grand slam. And oh, by the way, he's very good at timing. We're going to honor Shohei today, and he goes 2 home runs, his first career grand slam last night. How about 3 for 4, 5 RBI, and 3 runs last night? But we're going to celebrate Shohei's trophy case from last year. Gooby, back up the truck, because these are impressive awards, and he will be honored by his fans before this
game. When you look at 80 extra base hits swinging the bat last year, 46 home runs, 100 RBIs, he had 26 stolen bases, 9-2 on the mound, an ERA barely over 3, 130 in the third innings pitch, 156 strikeouts, and that's why you get the MVP bobblehead night. I mean, incredible what he did last year. I mean, I still think the greatest achievement in sports history. I don't think anybody could have ever done what he did last year in any sport. I mean, you saw Wayne Gretzky doing the things he did, Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, Mike Tyson boxing, but try to do all those things. And Tom Brady, that's like Tom Brady making tackles as a linebacker after throwing all those passes. I mean, Shohei was incredible.
It's absolutely incredible. Cannot wait to see him on the field pregame. Fans are filing in. It should be a full house here tonight. But Langer, wanted to talk to you about Shohei Ohtani, and I was surprised that he has not hit a grand slam in Japan or maybe Major League Baseball until last night. That was hard for me to understand considering how successful he has been. But I'm going to have you take us here to the 7th inning. Bases loaded. Mike Trout gets walked with the bases loaded.
Yes.
Here comes Shohei Ohtani.
It's Shohei Ohtani. This is all the hard work that he's been paying off, trying to hit the ball the other direction. He had the game-tying double on Sunday, going the other direction. His first home run over the left center field wall, stays on this ball, and he goes oppo again out in the Angels bullpen for his first professional career Grand Slam. Not only here for the majors, but he never hit one over in Japan. So for Shohei, he didn't even realize that until after in the press conference. He goes, wait a minute, I thought I had for sure had one over in Japan. They said, no, you never had one. So this was his very first one, which Shohei was shocked by that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times, as hitters, when you think, if you go up there to try to hit a home run for a Grand Slam, you're not going to do it. You almost have to think, I just want to get one guy home. And I think that's the approach he had, that baseball travel and hit the ball the other way into the bullpens in left field. I mean, that was that incredible for Shohei last night. And he had a back-to-back home run with Mike Trout. Back-to-back pitches a rocket out. So he's starting to crush the ball that way. If you're a pitcher right now, and he's got a home run in his career off of Corey Kluber also. So, and that was the center field. So he's getting locked in. When you hit that ball to that part of the field for Shohei, you're getting locked in.
All right, let's rewind a little bit because the Halos, they've been getting locked in later in ball games. But Langer, that wasn't the story last night. The 4th inning, Jared Walsh up, by the way, against a lefty. We were supposed to see him platooning against lefties. Entering last night's ball game, 304 against the Southpaw. Hit his first home run against the left-hander last night.
Yes, he's definitely proving that, hey, I need to be in this lineup every day. And that was the one critic on him, was he could not hit lefties. He has now proven that I can hit lefties. He'd be in this lineup, and he needs to be in that lineup because he's a difference maker defensively at first base, and this team really prides herself on the defense. Walsh is a tremendous defender at first base, but we're seeing the offensive side. We know what he did last year, and all the offense that we saw from Jared Walsh, the all-star season that he had, and it's just nice to see everybody starting to take the ball. As we saw it early in the season, everybody was going the other direction with the baseball, and now you're seeing the lefties. Walsh, obviously we've seen Shohei really working hard on that, and it's paying off for Shohei.
Yeah, he's getting locked in. He's faced some tough left-handed relievers, and I thought when he had some good swings, even going back to the series up at Fenway Park, and that home run last night, if you watched that swing, he kept his head down on the baseball, eye on the baseball, the head stayed still when he went through the baseball, hit that one out to center field. It was an amazing sight to see, especially the energy he brings. And you're right, Langer, he is an elite defender. By the way, your hair is flowing right now.
Anywhere.
I don't know. Look at flock of seagulls over here.
Oh, it's just these two guys. This is the pros here because look at their hair's not moving a lick. I'm the rookie out here.
Oh my goodness!
All over the place.
A lot of product.
Hey, you got the Shohei Ohtani hair working right now.
Oh my goodness! All right, let's turn our attention to what's happening off the field for the Halos. Some tough news to hear when it comes to David Fletcher. We knew he went on the IL with hip tightness, but now he had surgery this morning, both hip adductors, and he is expected to miss 2 months. And, you know, Gooby, is tough when you have a guy like this who means so much to this ball club, both at the plate and in the field, but he needs those legs. He needs that range. He needs to do what he does, and he's just not right.
Yeah, especially when you think about hips and the way he hits high pitches so well. So you're going to use that lower half of your body, your hips, very well for fastballs upstairs, how hard he hits the ball to the right field, he even turns on to the left field. 2 months, that's pretty good. For me, it's pretty decent news. He's got a chance being back here for the stretch run and give the Angels a better opportunity to win because he means so much to the Angels. He's an elite defender where they put him at second base, shortstop, and we know he's going to make good contact. So it's going to be important to see Fletch back there at some point.
Yeah, and for me, it's just we haven't seen David Fletcher play this year. You can scenario. Now they have to go deal with the long-term scenario, get it fixed, get it healthy, and then hopefully David Fletcher will be back to do what he's capable of doing, and that is a major piece of this Angels lineup.
Yeah, Joe Madden said, you know, it's just not fun. If you're in pain all the time, this sport is not fun, and he needs to have both of his hips right, so we give David Fletcher our well wishes, get back very soon. Also, Max Stassi goes on the IL. We saw Chad Wallach, what a job he did last night with Noah Syndergaard, but Austin Romine will jump in as well, as he is recalled 2 local kids.
Right.
Langer.
They replaced our two catchers, the two local guys. Andrew Romine is also a local guy. Chad Wallach is local. So that's a really kind of unique thing to have these guys. They've known each other, so it's nice to have these two guys now up. Andrew Romine, he's been a really great backup catcher for the Yankees all those years and certainly knows what to do. Both these guys can catch and throw, and that is, again, we talk about the defensive side. Both these guys are really good at that aspect of it. So the Angels are still in very good hands with those two guys.
Well, underrated. Chad was incredible last night. I thought he caught a lot of pitches. He got some strikes called that were out of the strike zone. That's how good his framing ability. And he threw the ball exceptionally well. He made a couple really good throws, a couple of called outs that were overturned, but he did everything possible to throw out some would-be base. We're in a pretty good rapport from the get-go. Credit to Chad Wallach on that one.
I think we got a pretty good rapport going right now. So, Gooby, if you don't mind, can you stick around for another segment?
Anything for you. I just want to see Mark Lanx's hair just keep flying around.
He keeps looking over, and I'm like, why are you looking at me? And he's because the hair is blowing. He's got to keep it out of his eyes. All right, we're going to take a timeout when we come back. Oh, it was a fun night last night as the two MVPs went back-to-back at the Big A.
Nice throw.
Major League Baseball and the Boys and Girls Clubs of America
That's beautiful.
are dedicated to guiding kids through the first tries,
It's all good, Aaron.
the curveballs,
There you go.
and the big dreams, setting them up to make great plays on and off the field, building brighter futures together.
And here are the first images.
Hello, everyone.
You don't have to leave the solar system to watch MLB Network. Just sign in with your TV provider info at MLBnetwork.com or through the MLB app. MLB Network, just about anywhere in the known universe.
Presented by your Southern California Cadillac dealers. Angels fans lining up and getting inside the Big A as it is Shohei Ohtani, most valuable player, bobblehead night. Rays taking on the Angels as we welcome you back outside the Big A. Underneath the hat, we got Ken French and Mark Langston and Mark Gubiza. We talked about some great storylines, guys, last night. Of course, Thor being Thor, Shohei going deep twice, Jared Walsh hitting a home run off a left-hander of all things. But let's not forget the dream scenario for broadcasters, for Major League Baseball alike, is the former three-time AL MVP going back-to-back with the current MVP, Gooby, and that was incredible to watch last night.
Yeah, I mean, how quickly both those baseball got out. I mean, we're talking about 100-plus mile-an-hour exit velocity. For Trout, he was 111, almost 112 miles per hour. He was ready and locked in there. He had a ground ball base hit the bat before, and this time he brought his hands up, and he absolutely crushed this ball out to left field, giving up that home run, passing Tim Salmon for the all-time record for home runs in this ballpark by an Angel. By the way, an outstanding play by our buddy Raul.
Raul Rodriguez.
Yes, and then Shohei right away, the very next pitch, goes the other way, and that is a rocket going to left center field. That's how good of a swing was. That's how strong, because it was a cool night. It wasn't easy to get a baseball out last night, but Trouty, Ohtani, back-to-back pitches, back-to-back home runs. That is fun.
And, I mean, we can expect, or we hoping, I know Jared Walsh told Erica Weston last night, expect to see that a lot more this season.
Dream sequence.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Hey. All right. You know what? Let's transition real quick. We need to get Erica in here. Erica, please join us. We're off the rails here.
What is going on?
I don't know. All I know, I need to ask you a question, though. So the cowboy hat, you reported that for every home run, a sticker goes on that Cowboy hat. It looks like they're going to need to get a new hat.
That'd be a good problem to have, right? Frenchie, Bussy told me that before the game yesterday. Sticker per home run, and it's quickly running out of room if they keep it up at this clip. And again, that would be a good problem to have. Yeah, they added 4 more to their home run total last night, so 4 more stickers going on the Cowboy hat tonight heading into this one. But what a night it was. I know you guys were talking about Shohei's first career grand slam. I love that he had no idea. He thought he had already hit one, so that's a lot of fun. But meaningful home runs too. The first grand slam, number 161 for Trout here, passing Tim Salmon. They go back-to-back, so there was a lot of meaningful milestones in a very exciting ball game last night. And we talked to both Trout and Ohtani about going back-to-back and Trout's milestone moment passing Tim Salmon.
That's special. I really obviously didn't know it was a thing until it popped up on the scoreboard. But anytime you've passed Salmon, you know, the history here he's got, it's a big deal.
How's it going back-to-back with Shohei?
No, it's good. You know, I think, you know, Shohei's going to get his swing going. Obviously, his last few games, he showed that. But, yeah, it's going to be fun.
もっともっと出ることを期待して頑張りたいなと思います。So Trout's going to hit his home run, so it's up to me to see if he can go back-to-back. And I was glad I was able to do that, and I think everyone got excited on the team.
So the Halos are atop the league leaderboard with home runs once again above the Milwaukee Brewers. They have 40 heading into this one tonight, but I love the fact that Shohei said after the game, guys, that this is the most fun he's been having since he has joined the Angels. He said, I'm not having the best year offensively, but the team is winning, and a typical Shohei response, that's the most important thing. That's what he said.
All right, well, we're going to go. We're going to go party. It took me a second to figure out what that was from. Well, we're going to do a little Wayne's World here. We're going to go back to Sunday, because what's been fun to watch, or what was fun to watch, was you avoiding an ice shower on Sunday after that walk-off hit. Please give me a play-by-play here.
I had absolutely no idea what was going on behind me. I know I've told this to several people off camera, but I have to give credit to Jack Mayfield, who unknowingly tipped me off, because just to my right, I saw him with the bucket of bubble gum getting ready to toss it in the air, luckily avoiding any of the Powerade bath before Brandon Marsh took the spill. I walked into the clubhouse, guys, and they blamed me. They said, you tripped up. It was your fault. I said, I don't think so. Watch the tape. And they have 100 times since then, but I have a feeling I might be the target of the Powerade bath the next time they got to walk off with.
All right, we're going to get you a pitch comm.
I'd appreciate that.
Or something, and kind of give you a heads up. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Erica, thank you so much for having some fun with us. We appreciate it. All right, hey, it's Scooby Tuesday.
Yes.
Somebody came in with a sign.
Yes, they're ready.
They're the biggest fans. They're ready to go.
We're ready to rock and roll.
So we got a new Gooby Tuesday coming out, right, tonight?
Yes, tonight.
It's about, what, ice cream and yogurt?
Yes, with your favorite flavor.
Check it out. Here's the upcoming edition of Gooby Tuesday.
All right, Archie, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream / frozen yogurt?
That's tough. Big sweet tooth for me. Cotton candy is the first one that comes to mind. Big cotton candy guy, and then the classic chocolate chip cookie dough.
Cotton candy, my kids are all going to love you, by the way, on that one.
I still am into the cotton. If you want to bring me some cotton candy now, that'd be great.
Give me 5 minutes, I got you covered.
Velasquez behind his back. Oh, what a stop.
I'm basic, man. I just like vanilla ice cream, vanilla bean.
Vanilla, see, that's what I was waiting for that. But that's the best. Everyone's got all these other exotic flavors with vanilla, right?
Keep it simple, yeah.
That's lined and caught by Wade, who having played well in the shift.
Yeah, I'm going to go Oreo ice cream, man. I think I'm a big sucker for that. Also, on the side, a little coffee ice cream. I think that's a good, like, little froyo spot. A little different, but it's good.
I was surprised that a guy who was as flashy as Andrew Velasquez, he just went plain old vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla is good, though. I mean, I'm a big
ice cream is good.
Yes, I'm a frozen yogurt guy. I love birthday cake. I absolutely love birthday cake. Frozen yogurt. Yes.
What is that?
It's very good. It's very healthy for you, I think, too.
Okay, good.
Okay, just move it on.
He's your ice cream man. Watch him as he's walking by.
Oh. Hey, Gooby, thanks, man. We appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Go get yourself some birthday cake ice cream and, yeah, go do your Gooby Tuesday things. Hey, we're going to take a timeout. When we do come back, it is time for Detmers to get on the bump, take the baton from Thor, and pick up a W tonight.
You want that home run feeling? Then step in the box and let it rip. Get ready for the Major League Baseball Junior Home Run Derby. Compete in your communities and swing your way to the 2022 Junior Home Run Derby Finals during MLB All-Star Week in Los Angeles. Sign up for free at jrhrd.com.
Sports is brought to you by Jerome's. Kiss the Angels. Action from Jerome's. Best seat in the house. Sign up for a chance to win at jeromes.com. Shohei fans filing in attendance, getting their Shohei bobblehead. And Reid Detmers, we take him to the hill. The rookie left-hander making his 6th start of the season, coming off an outing in Boston where he went 4 2/3, giving up just 3 runs, 78 pitches on 4 hits. As we're looking back outside, Kent and Langer with you. Let's talk about Reid Detmers. And last night you were just saying, change up, and yelling it from the booth up there. How important is that change up going to be this afternoon?
You know, I went back and looked at some of his starts, and his 2 starts ago against Cleveland, he picked up his first win of the season. 9 changeups in that game for Reid Detmers. So that shows you he was able to get his outs. You look at that outline, 5 innings, just 1 run allowed in that start against Cleveland. Last start, he's pitched well. He just hasn't pitched deep enough into games this year, and I think you've got to earn your stripes to get deeper in the game. Joe Madden is always looking 3rd time through the lineup. He's got that fantastic curveball. That always plays. It keeps the lefties in check, and he can work in the upper part of the strike zone. That plays here in 2022. But to me, getting somebody off of that fastball will always be the key for him. And I went back and saw, again, 2 starts ago, 9 changeups. That's the most changeups he's thrown this season in that game, and he had very good success.
He throws that curve 24.2% of the time. His opposition hitting 125 off that pitch. Speaking of pitches, let's take a look at his arsenal, Langer, and what he does well. Do you like the velocity on that 4-seam? And basically, that's going to set up that changeup, and he only uses it, as you're talking about, 5% of the time.
I agree. And I do like his velocity. He's got plenty of velo, and he pitches up in the zone, and that makes his curveball that much better. When you can pitch up with your fastball, that 4-seam fastball, hitters are going to see that, and that curveball is going to start from that exact same spot, and by the time they either leave it alone or they go after it, it's going to be in a completely different zone. So look for Reid Detmers to use those 2 pitches, the fastball and that curveball. But when that changeup gets into play, I think that's, again, we talk about it a lot with Reid Detmers. That's going to be the next step for Reid.
All right, Langer, we appreciate it. Get something for the next time. We'll get you a hat or a beanie, or I don't know what we're going to get for you. But well done. Thanks for hanging out here in the wind tunnels. We take one more time out, but when we come back, get you ready for the Shohei ceremony, being honored for a historic season in 2021.
There's something about a park. The swings, the slides, the dogs. You can throw your food and wear it proudly. It's where showing off is encouraged even if it doesn't always work out.
So, you in?
It is showtime!
Presented by your Southern California Cadillac dealers. And hey, fans, all season long, the day after the Angels win at home like today, fans can redeem free medium fries with a $1 minimum purchase at participating SoCal McDonald's. Download and register on the McDonald's app. Those fries look fantastic. And speaking of looking fantastic, let's take a look at the lineup that Joe Maddon's going to put out onto the field. Brandon Marsh in that leadoff spot for the second straight game. Taylor Ward still out with that tight hamstring. Chad Wallach behind the dish for the second straight game. We talked about Max Stassi going on the IL, and Luis Rengifo making his first start of 2022. It'll be at second base as David Fletcher now out for a couple months after having hip surgery this morning. Mike Trout, again, is going to bat second, and third is Shohei Ohtani. And speaking of Shohei Ohtani, we have a special pregame ceremony honoring the AL MVP last year. Picked up several awards. We have a MVP bobblehead in the house as well. Patrick Gooby will have the call, but on the other side, it's a Shohei ceremony next.
At Domino's, you can get more than just your...
Every time he takes the field, he competes not only against the other team, but against the toughest adversary, himself. MLB Tonight, where the best outdo their best on MLB Network.
There's something about a park. The swings, the slides, the dogs. You can throw your food and wear it proudly. It's where showing off is encouraged, even if it doesn't always work out.
So, you in?
It is showtime!
heart of LA, Bally Sports West, the heart of the fan. Last season, Shohei Ohtani accomplished one of the most amazing feats we have ever witnessed on his way to a unanimous MVP season.
Gone! Oh, where did that go?
His season was dominant. They had to change the rules just for him.
You're Shohei Ohtani. You have a rule literally named after you, and that's amazing.
Tonight, we'll take a moment to honor and rejoice in Ohtani's achievement one more time.
Shohei Ohtani, first pitch, home run number 43. It is showtime. And they say unicorns don't exist. Come on, he's right here at the Big A wearing number 17. Hey, it's Angels and the Tampa Bay Rays, game 2 of a 3-game set. They meet 7 times on the year. The giveaway, 25,000 fans receive a Shohei Ohtani MVP bobblehead. And they are setting the stage right now. A huge ceremony for all of his achievements and awards that happened last season, and there are a lot. Mark Gubiza on Gooby Tuesday. Patrick O'Neill, perks of the job, Gooby, is the giveaway.
That's outstanding.
And
that's an outstanding bobblehead.
With the silver slugger bat there.
Yes.
So listen, we'll get to what he did last year for sure, Gooby, but how about we start with what he did last night?
Patrick, it's amazing. There's a big ceremony here tonight, and then what he did last night is absolutely off the charts. I mean, Trout hits a home run. He follows up with a back-to-back home run pitch, drives it out left center field. He's been working on that stroke to hit the ball the other way, stay back on it, and for the first time in his career as a baseball player, whether in Japan or here in the States, hits a grand slam. 7 home runs in the last 11 games versus the Rays. A very good pitching staff, but Shohei Ohtani, that was unbelievable last night.
That was so much fun.
I mean, he crushed the ball like that. It's incredible.
Yeah, that was a blast, a moment we'll always remember, as well as last year, the AL MVP unanimous. He won so many awards and so deserving. We've never seen anything like it.
No, Patrick. I think when you talk to anybody, whether it's in the sports world, entertainment world, his friends, they're saying that was one for the ages, what he did last year. 46 home runs, 100 RBIs, 26 doubles, 8 triples, 26 stolen bases on the mound. 9-2, 130 to 30 innings pitched, and he struck out 156 with an ERA just over 3. I still go back to that game on April 4th. Threw a fastball at 100 miles an hour in the top of the first, bottom of the first, hits an exit velocity home run, 115 miles per hour going 450, but this was my favorite moment. That look by Barnes, he's got a great fastball, 98 miles an hour, and he hits it down past the pesky pole to come back and win that game at Fenway Park. Still, what it comes down to is when pitchers react like that, that tells you how amazing he is.
So the trophy case that they're going to need to back up a truck to haul it out of here. The AL MVP, AP Male Athlete of the Year, the Commissioner's Historic Achievement Award, the Silver Slugger, the Edgar Martinez Award for the tremendous DH season he had, and he's going to be honored on the field behind us. And some players, Mark, and you've been in this game so long, they transcend the game. And this is the player. Yeah. He's a superstar international.
He's already thinking about what he's going to do his first at bat. That's the thing that's so incredible. And he loves the game of baseball. He's beautiful.
All right, here comes the ceremony. We send it to PA announcer Michael Araujo.
At this time, we direct our attention to the infield for a special presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome tonight's Master of Ceremonies, the voice of Angels baseball, Terry Smith.
Good evening, Angel fans. We are very excited to honor a very special Angels player in just a few moments. Joining us for tonight's ceremony, please welcome Angels owner Artie Moreno. Angels manager, Joe Madden. And Angels general manager, Perry Manassian. Fans, tonight we honor an amazing baseball player's performance from last season, which earned him one of the game's most prestigious individual awards, The Most Valuable Player Award is presented annually by the Baseball Writers Association of America to the outstanding player in the American and National Leagues. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 American League's Most Valuable Player, number 17, Shohei Ohtani. Welcome, Shohei. Our 2021 MVP garnered all 30 first-place votes in the balloting process. He's just the 19th unanimous winner of the MVP award. He is the second Japanese-born player to receive Major League MVP honors, joining Ichiro Suzuki, who won the honor in 2001. Just 3 other Angels have been presented with the Most Valuable Player Award. Don Baylor in 1979, Vladimir Guerrero in 2004, and Mike Trout in 2014, 2016, and 2019. Fans, let's take a look at some highlights from Shohei's historic 2021 season. We draw your attention to the video boards. It's showtime.
Wow, must-see TV every minute of every day. Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani pounds one. Deep right field. There's number 40. That's as far as you're going to hit a baseball.
Ready at full count. Here's the 3-2 delivery. Swung on and missed the splitter.
Let's talk a little bit more about the 2021 MVP. In addition to being named the American League's Most Valuable Player, Shohei earned the Silver Slugger Award, the Commissioner's Historic Achievement Award, the Edgar Martinez Award, the ESPY for the Best MLB Player, the Player's Choice Award for Player of the Year, and the American League Player of the Year. He was also chosen as Sportsman of the Year by the LA Sports Awards, was named the All-MLB First Team as designated hitter and All-MLB Second Team as starting pitcher. Shohei was the Associated Press Male Athlete of the Year and the MLB Player of the Year chosen by the Sporting News, Baseball America, and Baseball Digest. Shohei captured the franchise's 6th MVP award last season. He joins Vladdy Guerrero, Don Baylor, and Mike Trout as the only Halos to receive MVP honors. As a hitter, Shohei finished the 2021 season ranked in the top 10 in the American League in multiple categories. He was first in triples with 8. His 80 extra base hits ranked second. He ranked second in slugging percentage and OPS, third in home runs and walks, fourth in total bases, fifth in stolen bases and also on base percentage, and eighth in runs scored. On the mound, Shohei went 9-2 with a 3.18 ERA, including 156 strikeouts in 23 starts, while holding opponents to a .207 batting average. He led the majors with a 9.1 WAR and became the first player in Major League history to record 10 or more home runs as a hitter and 100 or more strikeouts as a pitcher in the same season. Shohei became the first MLB player to ever be elected to the All-Star game as both a pitcher and a position player, and started the game as both the starting pitcher and designated hitter. I would say impressive is an understatement. This was truly one-of-a-kind season. Now, fans, Angels owner Artie Moreno will present Shohei with his 2021 American League Most Valuable Player Award. Thank you, Shohei. One more time, Angel Stadium. Let's hear it for number 17, the 2021 American League MVP, Shohei Ohtani.
Even the other side has to pay their respects to Shohei Ohtani. What a season. And now he's going to grab a baseball bat and try to do it again. Lineup's first pitch is coming up next.
Getting outdoors is all about the experience, the thrills, the rides, the memories. We put that in a bottle. No harsh chemicals, cruelty-free, and recycled packaging. Everyman Jack, naturally derived, outdoor inspired.
This is the planning effect from Fidelity. Ben isn't worried about retirement because his plan is backed by the team at Fidelity. A group of investment professionals manages Ben's IRA for him, analyzing market conditions and helping him stay on target. He gets one-on-one coaching when he wants some advice and can adjust his plan whenever he needs to. And now he's so prepared for retirement, Ben is feeling totally zen. That's the planning effect from Fidelity.
was my first time using telemedicine, and I'd recommend this process to anyone.
The total experience was amazing.
I couldn't be happier with the product.
At RexMD.com, we've made the process fast, easy, and affordable. Visit RexMD.com right now.
Life is about balance. If I get the proper amount of sleep, then I'm going to be ready for whatever's to come.
Angels baseball on Bally Sports is brought to you by Hyundai. To learn about Hyundai's advanced technology and award-winning safety, visit buyhyundai.com or see your SoCal Hyundai dealers today. By Jack in the Box, try Jack in the Box's popcorn chicken combo for $5.99. Get it classic spicy or 50-50. By the OC Healthcare Agency, build your healthiest self at angels.ocnavigator.org. And by your Southern California Cadillac dealers. What we are seeing from Shohei Ohtani this season, even though it was a historic year last year, it's a guy that's having a lot of fun. We're seeing that personality come out.
Yeah, I mean, his energy, Patrick, is unbelievable. Even that slide in and score that winning run against the Nationals on Sunday. And he's even helping out with giving out some bubble gum for his teammates.
He is settled in so incredibly. So 4 AL MVPs in Angels franchise history. Grooved on Baylor in '79, Vlad Guerrero 2004, Trout 3 times, 14, 16, 19, and Shohei Ohtani unanimous in 2021. And Mark Gubicza here on Gooby Tuesday. Happy Gooby Tuesday, pal, by the way.
Thank you, Patrick. I mean, what a fun time that was to see that with Shohei. Just how that smile he had on his face as he's getting all those awards. You know he's not real comfortable with that, but he's having a blast.
But, bro, what we have seen from him the last couple of games, down to your last strike on Sunday on Mother's Day, and he ties it up with the double off the wall, scores that winning run like you talked about on the Rendon single, and then yesterday follows up Trout. They went back-to-back for the first time this year, and then his first ever Grand Slam in professional baseball. Incredible. So we're ready for game 2 of this series, and no Manuel Margot in this batting order, so the Halos catch a break, but we'll have to face Yandy Diaz, Wander Franco, and another multi-hit game last night. Harold Ramirez is DHing Randy Arozarena in left. Brandon Lau at second. Mike Zunino doing the catching. Over at third base is Taylor Walls. And then just called up and in right field is Vidal Brujan, taking the place of one Manuel Margot. And Reid Detmers is going to be on the hill. Mark, the lefty has been very successful against lefties as well. This could be perhaps a time for him to break out.
Yeah, and it's always difficult when you're warming up to get prepared for a game and you have a ceremony like today and you take a little bit of time to get out there. But it's one of those times where you can reflect and realize you have 4 really, really good pitches to go with today. And my go-to is for Reid Detmers to have a very good game against a very difficult lineup. The Tampa Bay Rays is that backdoor breaking pitch, whether it's his curveball or slider, use that outside part of the plate consistently, and corners with his fastball. He uses fastball a lot more than last time out. When he paints his fastball, that sets up those breaking pitches on the corners.
The Angels offense has been tremendous, but how about the defense? Because they've been pitching and catching the baseballs. Brandon Marsh, Mike Trout, Jack Mayfield back in right. Taylor Ward is available off the bench. Anthony Rendon, Andrew Velasquez, Luis Rengifo getting the start at second base. Walsh, of course, at first. Chad Wallach is behind the plate doing the catching for Reid Detmers. Max Stassi placed on the IL. Austin Romine also has been recalled, so Angels dealing with some depth there, but Luis Rengifo, the switch hitter, is making his first start of the season. Here is the first pitch.
Yeah, .977 fielding percentage at second base in his career for Luis Rengifo. Also 71 double plays turned.
First pitch misses. Second one is grounded right to Andrew Velasquez. Backs up on it, has the play, throws across for out number 1.
That'll get you into the game right there for Andrew Velasquez. That ball was hit pretty hard. That scooted through the infield pretty quick.
Great footwork, though, to back up on that, make that play. He makes it look so easy.
Yeah, that's 110 miles per hour exit velocity, so that's your wake-up call for Andrew Velasquez. Squid.
So here's Wander Franco, one of the great young talents in the game. A switch hitter, hitting .423 against lefties. You see the numbers this year. 12th multi-hit game last night. You know, with Jack Mayfield out in right, had a conversation with him. How did it feel being out there, making your first start, you know, at the Big A in right field? He said it felt great. You have a little more time on your hands. Coming in on the baseball is a little more difficult. Different than, you know, being an infielder and backing up on it.
It was interesting watching him earlier today, early work, just charging a baseball, making throws to second base, to third base, to home plate. All those little things you work on to make sure you're prepared just in case that scenario happens during the course of a game.
Taylor Ward told us he's feeling much better and available off the bench. He's leading every category offensively in the American League, but the Angels did okay without him last night. So it's 1-2 to Franco. Two and two. Rays have dropped a couple of games in a row, 3 back of the Yankees in the American League East. And the Angels woke up this morning, Mark, one of only 3 teams with 20 wins.
Kevin Cash has done a real nice job with the Rays over the years, especially for a team that does the unpredictable a lot. Kevin Cash is always willing to take those shots, whether it's an opener or having guys playing out of their normal positions.
Saw a bit of that last night for sure. It's Corey Kluber, by the way, on the hill. Ground ball. Nice hop, one hopper over there for Jared Walsh, 2 away.
I'd like to see that already for Reid Detmers, getting ground balls. He's at about a 42.2% ground ball rate. That's up from what we saw last year. Overall in his career, it's a little over 38%. Keeping the ball down is important with his fastball, but especially with his secondary pitches. For a team that loves to lift the ball in the air, it relies a lot on the home run ball. If you see a lot of ground balls, that means Reid Detmers is doing his job today.
2 down. Here's Harold Ramirez. Had a pinch hit RBI last night off of Loop. As far as Manuel Margot, not in the lineup. AL Player of the Week. That one's driven out to left field. Doesn't have to move much. Is Brandon Marsh. So 3 up, 3 down. Good start for Reid Detmers. Well, it's Shohei time when we come back.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Jackie Robinson searching home run into the left field stands.
Here comes Roger Maris. There's a new home run champion of all time. I don't believe what I just saw.
Cal Ripken Jr. has reached the unreachable star.
This crowd on its feet and in unison.
This one has a chance. Home run! Mike Piazza! The Boston Red Sox are world champions.
Welcome to the first night of MLB Network.
Number 600 for Jim Thome.
That ball is gone.
106. That would be a new record. It is caught. Oh, what a catch by Mike Trout. The Cubs have finally won it all.
The Atlanta Braves are world champions.
Rays tonight. Brandon Marsh leading off, followed by Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani. What a night those two had. Anthony Rendon, Jared Walsh, Jack Mayfield, and then 7 through 9, Chad Wallach, Luis Rengifo, Squid, Andrew Velasquez facing Corey Kluber. A couple of Cy Youngs, a few All-Star games. 36 years old. Mark, I guess the question is, does he still have it?
Yeah, he still does. Kluber almost willed his way to the Indians, winning at that point, winning the World Series, because he was pitching every single day. It seemed my go-tos, though, to have success against Kluber today is you got to be aggressive early in counts. Throughout his career, 368 batting average with 30 home runs, slugging just under 600, and you got to barrel that cutter out in front. He'll throw a lot of cut fastballs.
Kluber, because simply a robot up there, so
machine,
absolute machine. He has had some tremendous career, one of the best in the game. Brandon Marsh takes strike one. It's Ryan Blackney calling the balls and strikes here tonight at the Big A. No score, bottom of the first, a 1-2-3 top half for Reid Detmers. Quickly 0-2 to Marsh.
Interesting, he's way over on the first base side of the pitching rubber. Much better numbers really against left-handed batters this year. Reason why you start on that side is to make sure you get in with the two-seam fastball, or the fastball runs back over the plate, or the cutter in on the hands of left-handed batters.
Line drive, base hit, leadoff knock for Brandon Marsh. That's a tremendous start with two-strike approach. That brings up Mike Trout. Trout hit his team-leading 7th home run last night, also passing Tim Salmon on the all-time home run list here at Angel Stadium. I reached out to Tim. I said, did you know that you even had the record? He said he had no idea until he read the game notes. But Trout had great things to say about Kingfish. And Tim replied that he always shows tremendous class. Trout just reaches out. That's going to drop. That's a base hit, first and second, nobody out. And that's going to bring up the AL MVP.
Designated hitter number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
Sitting on 99 career home runs. Was asked about that. He said he wouldn't mind taking care of number 100 here tonight. Drives it center field. Almost. There's Brandon Marsh, good base running. He's looking to tag. That's a strong throw.
But that's not a smart throw, because Kiermaier's got a good throwing arm. It's a high throw. Trout read that right away. He gets into scoring position. You've taken away now a double play ball. A very good defender, 3-time Gold Glove winner with 50 career outfield assists, but he got that a little bit too much underneath that arrow on that throw, and allowed not only Marsh to get the third, but Trout to get the second. Good base running by Mike Trout.
Surprised, Mark, that Kiermaier threw that so far offline with the speedy Marsh tagging up. The Angels were leading the American League in so many offensive categories.
You can see him shaking his head. I mean, he knew he made a mistake on that one. You wanted to throw it right towards the cutoff man, so you keep Trout at first. For a guy that gets a lot of ground balls, and Corey Kluber. Infield in already. That's Rays baseball.
Anthony Rendon takes a strike off speed.
Because you think, Patrick, first inning, you're already bringing in the infield, that you're putting yourself out in position to give up a big inning. But they're looking at the percentages, anything on the ground that can cut that runoff at the plate, even this early in the game.
See what kind of lead Marsh gets. Not much. That's up the middle, but Marsh is going. Look home. That's 1 run RBI for Anthony Rendon. 1-0 Halos.
Yeah, he's able to get the middle of the field. That's a long throw. Brandon allowed to make the play, especially with a good jump on a contact play by Brandon Marsh. So good base running. Tag it up and go into third on a fly ball by Ohtani. If Mike Trout's not able to go to second base on that, that's a double play ball. That's how important that was, that Trout read that and got into scoring position himself.
So Halos strike early against Corey Kluber. Here's Jared Walsh, Angels first baseman, 3-run homer last night. And that one is going to get down. Mike Trout is being sent. The throw to the plate cut off. That's an RBI for Walsh. It's 2-0 Angels.
Boy, is he on fire, and how quick his hands are. That's a Cy Young Award winner out on the mound. He turns on that cutter. And just like that, instead of potentially having no runs in this inning,
the Angels with 2 and still swinging the bat. That's getting that head out, the barrel out on a cutter inside. And Trout, with his speed, is going to cruise in there easily with the second run of the inning. How great of a base running decision was that for Mike Trout going to second?
So big. 2-0 early. 23rd RBI for Walsh. Brings up Jack Mayfield, who has a homer in his bag against Kluber, a grand slam, in fact. The Angels lead Major League Baseball with 40 home runs on the season.
And the Hyundai key for the game today going to Luke Combs today, doing this. And you can see that already, just doing the little things to give yourself a chance to score a run. So they scored 2 runs because of good base running and another solid swing by Jared Walsh.
The 2-0 to Mayfield. Inside 3-0 and a solid swing from Ohtani. He hit that pretty well for a second. I'm like, are you going to hit your 100th right here? But he's locked in. That approach Ohtani has, left center, center field right now, he's dialed in.
Yep. Good swing. Great base running. Good read by Trout. Not a good decision by Kiermaier in center. But you got to take advantage. That's what the Angels have been doing, taking advantage of some mistakes here and there. That's a 3-time Gold Glove winner out in center. He's got underneath his throw, and Trout takes advantage of it. Now you got 2 runs, and you're still swinging the bat, and a lot of pitches thrown for Kluber.
Early pressure by the Halos paying off. Count runs full. 2 down, 2-0 Angels early. Big crowd here on a Goopy Tuesday. Ohtani bobblehead giveaway night. Chad Wallach on deck should Mayfield get on. And Kluber gets him. But the Angels strike for 2. Great base running. Aggressive. It's 2-0.
Hey, Doc.
Good morning. Take a crack at the bottom line, please.
L-I. That's live look-ins.
And the next line.
Doc, that's MLB Tonight.
MLB Tonight, bringing the new season into focus. Only on MLB Network.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Jackie Robinson searching home run into the left field stand.
Here comes Roger Maris. There's a new home run champion of all time. I don't believe what I just saw.
Cal Ripken Jr. has reached the unreachable star. This crowd on its feet and in unison.
This one has a chance. Home run! Mike Piazza!
The Boston Red Sox are world champions.
Welcome to the first night of MLB Network.
Number 600 for Jim Thome.
That ball is gone!
106. That would be a new record. It is caught! Oh, what a catch by Mike Trout.
The Cubs have finally won it all! The Atlanta Braves are world champions!
Nothing lead as we head to the second inning. As expected, David Fletcher did have surgery earlier today with a doctor in Philadelphia that he'd met with prior this season, dealing with that hip tightness issue. He had surgery on both his right and left adductor muscles. And the reason they decided to go ahead and do surgery on both was, you know, it's an opportunity for them to get it out of the way, considering it was likely he would have to have surgery on the second side eventually down the road. So really it's just a core muscle injury all around the hip area. And as you saw there, they're hoping he is back in a couple of months. But guys, the head athletic trainer, Mike Frosted, told us this is a big hockey injury, but he is seeing a little bit more in baseball. But nevertheless, we're wishing Fletch well and hope to see him back soon.
Yeah, the good news, Erica writes successful surgery on that. And yeah, hockey injury, but they're seeing more and more in baseball. But 2 months, is that, I know you just said it, but do we really feel projected-wise he could get back in a couple of months from the surgery?
In talking to Fletch the other day before he left for Philadelphia, he was very optimistic that he would be able to be back at some point in about a couple of months and be able to make an impact.
All right, Erica, thank you. Rosarena pops up. And taking charge is Luis Rengifo for out number 1.
Like that, going after the hitter, getting him out with 2 strikes and not wasting pitches. By the way, you'll see that a lot more, especially for an infielder, because you're playing so many different positions. You're not just playing second base. You're not just playing shortstop. You're playing in the outfield. You're moving all over. And I think that was part of the reason for Fletch. And that's when you're going to put a little wear and tear on the hips, moving around so much in an infield and even in the outfield.
Here's Brandon Lau, his first plate appearance, swinging at the first pitch. Marsh coming over. Long run, makes the play, 2 down.
Yeah, there's quite a few guys in this lineup for the Rays that are up there hacking at the first pitch. Use that to your advantage. Get some quick outs. Save some of those out pitches when you need it as the game progresses.
So here's Rays catcher Mike Zunino with 2 down in the second. You see Chad Wallach, and yesterday made his Angels debut, Mark. Now Max Stassi wasn't available last night, went on the IL here today. So the emergency catcher, if needed, would have been Taylor Ward. And I know Taylor is dealing with a little hamstring discomfort, but I spoke with him. He said he didn't think it was going to put that much pressure on the hamstring. It was actually kind of, you know, warming up and gearing up for a chance that he might get in there. Of course,
first round draft pick as a catcher. Remember, he got into a game last year, and he looked really good and comfortable behind the plate last year.
Nice pitch, fastball. Detmers 0-2 ahead of Lau. Excuse me, Zunino. The point I was going to make is that Austin Romine also, you know, Southern California guy is here up as well. So
good to see all the local kids getting a chance to put on the Angels uniform. His brother Andrew played with the Angels, also very good in the infield. One of my all-time favorites.
So Detmers ahead of Zunino, 1-2. Just bounces the curveball in. Good stop by Wallach.
Well, Chad Wallach was really good behind the plate last night, working very well with Noah Syndergaard and the bullpen.
That was a fun game last night, Mark. I tell you what, there was just, took me a while to fall asleep after all that energy.
Good adjustment on the curveball. Consider where he bounced to one before, slowed down his delivery. That one better. He knows he's got a hitter up there that really can get on top of a fastball, but he has a propensity to chase out of the strike zone.
Hit foul. The Rays have had great success here at the Big A. I know you kind of got to throw those numbers out with the energy that the Angels are playing with. They won last night 11-3. Going for the series win here tonight. 2-2 misses upstairs.
Trying to get him a chase fastball in. It was a good target set by Chad Wallach. It just didn't get Zunino to chase it.
Here's the 3-2. That one's out to Mike Trout. So 2 solid innings from Reid Detmers. Angels coming up with a 2-0 lead.
Every time he takes the field, he competes not only against the other team, but against the toughest adversary, himself. MLB Tonight, where the best outdo their best on MLB Network.
It is gone!
Every time he steps up to the plate, goes into his windup,
Swing and a miss!
or runs one down.
He caught it! Oh, you won't see a better one than that!
He competes not only against the other team, but against the toughest adversary, himself. MLB MLB Tonight, where the best outdo their best on MLB Network.
Nice throw.
Major League Baseball and the Boys and Girls Clubs of America.
That's beautiful.
Are dedicated to guiding kids through the first tries.
It's all good, Aaron.
The curveballs.
There you go.
And the big dreams. Setting them up to make great plays. On and off the field. Building brighter futures together.
As your Angels take on the A's at 6:30. The first 25,000 fans will receive a cowbell courtesy of Stremix Heritage Foods. Visit angels.com/promotions for more details. Scoopy's got a fever and the only prescription is more cowbell.
More cowbell. Please, more.
So Corey Kluber allowed 2 runs in the first, but great base running by the Angels.
I do like the aggressive approach against Corey Kluber. The numbers speak for itself as far as first pitch, because when you fall behind him, he's got an assortment of pitches that he makes you chase a lot. His cutter looks like a slider, same thing. His curveball has a sharp break to it.
Wallach drives it left field, hit well, back at the track to the wall, and Arozarena makes the catch. 1 away.
Well, that's a home run almost every ballpark. That's rated the 390 sign in left center. That ball was crushed. Chad Wallach.
Spoken to a lot of players about the baseball. I don't know, Velasquez is the guy I was speaking to tonight, and he feels like he's hit the ball like 3-4 times that it would normally be a home run. The ball's softer this year. I think you're losing 10 to 15 feet of carry. We're seeing it just throughout the bigs.
23 of the 30 ballparks, that's a home run. That ball was hit very well by Chad Wallach.
Here's Luis Rengifo with 1 down. Rays overload right side of the infield. Play Rengifo, the switch hitter, to pull. And as soon as Erica gave the report on David Fletcher, of course, we do wish him the very best. Ball was hit, pop up right to Rengifo, who was hitting very well at AAA. Well over 300 marked, but do you see this as an opportunity for him to stick around for these next couple of months?
Yeah, I mean, Joe Madden is a fan of Luis Rengifo. He said he's got tremendous talent. We've said it a number of times already. If he slows the game down, he could be an exceptional player. He's got good speed, quick hands, strong on the pitch on the inside part of the plate. Can play a number of defensive positions in the infield, good range. It's just slowing the game down and trusting all the stuff, their preparation to be successful early.
2-2 misses downstairs, full count. So slowing the game down more on the defensive side of the ball, you think?
Yes, because sometimes you get a little bit too quick, because his hands are good and his footwork is good, but sometimes you get going too quickly for him. Same thing, he'll chase some pitches as a hitter down and in, but so far pretty solid at bat, working a full count. Boy, it's so tough to deal with Kluber's pitches. Curveball, cutter. There's a changeup. His fastball's not overpowering. He's going to be 88, 93. Doesn't throw a ton of fastballs, but he throws a good cut fastball.
Has his velo dipped percentage-wise?
Yes.
You know.
But, yeah, he's a guy that's not only the Cy Young, he's thrown a no-hitter also in his career. Let's take a look at our StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud and what kind of pitches that Corey Kluber will throw. See that cut fastball, about 33%, curveball 31%. Sinker 27, changeup, and he'll throw an occasional four-seamer. This will show you above the strike zone, but a lot of those pitches in on the hands of lefties and away against right-handed batters.
Rengifo drives that one. That's got gap written all over it. What a bat for Luis Rengifo. He's hustling. He's going to tap the brakes right there at second base with a one-out double.
Well struck. Good at bat. Didn't chase. Got a pitch he can drive. To see that. Luis Rengifo picking up his first hit of the season. A fastball that flattened out. He was on it. Kept his head down. Good swing from Rengifo. See that power he has. He's got good power.
Battle. Corey Kluber, two-time Cy Young winner. It's an 8-pitch at bat.
It's a wise decision. They got that baseball in quickly. Even though it got by initially by Kiermaier, it's backed up very well.
So Velasquez saw first pitch, rope down the right field line. That's going to score Rengifo. Velasquez, RBI double, 3-0 Angels.
And approach, jump early against Kluber. Rengifo getting high fives, getting in that dugout. But what a swing by Andrew Velasquez. Down and in. And he kept that bat level and lined it. 104 miles per hour exit velo on that one for Squid.
Mark, Velasquez had that ground rule double last night, and he told me he was just thankful that nobody caught it because he's had some bad luck, and he feels that once his bat starts to catch up to how well he's been playing defensively, he could really have a good season.
If he keeps that level swing like that, he'll have that type of season.
And Brandon Marsh, second at bat, single back in the first, scored a run. So far, first time through the order for the Angels, 5 of the 9 Halo batters have swung at the first pitch.
So that's the scouting report. That's what we're thinking.
With Velasquez trying to steal third, he is safe. John Tupain rules him safe. Great jump.
That's all about this, getting the timing of a pitcher to see if he's giving him a second look. Unless he came off the base, there's no way there's going to be a replay on that one. This is a great jump, hand on the bag. Kept it on there and then brought the leg and kept it on the base all the way through, connected. Now the infield in for Brandon Marsh to get another run home here.
Only one down, 90 feet away is Velasquez.
By the way, 5th stolen base.
Yeah, it's best on the team.
19 stolen bases, caught 11 times. Aggressive base running, great base running in the first inning, resulted in a couple runs. See if it can happen again.
Tremendous team speed. I don't even know if Velasquez is listed in the top 4, but man, he could fly. Here's the 3-0. Swinging is Marsh.
A lot of trust.
Yeah.
When you know who's always waiting on that.
Yeah.
18 RBIs already, though, this season for Brandon Marsh.
He smells another one. Here's the 3-1 pitch from Kluber. Foul toward the Rays dugout. Look out.
That's that cutter. He'll throw in off the plate. It's a big run here early. Already have a nice lead, 3-0, but you don't want to let him settle in, Kluber. Infield in, your chance of being successful with a hit increase with the infield in.
Will that be deep enough to score Velasquez? I would think so with his speed. Kiermaier catches it, and the throw is not in time. There's that extra run. 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 4-0 Angels.
What, Kiermaier's got a strong arm. Even though he's not going to be able to throw that, Velasquez runs too well. But already you're seeing what this team has been doing since spring training and how they've been able to score runs with their wheels. Last night, 4 home runs, yes. But already manufactured some runs with this good base running. Right there, Marsh giving Velasquez a little high five. Picks up a sac fly, and RBI number 19 now on the season for Captain Caveman.
4 runs on 5 hits early off Corey Kluber. And here's Mike Trout.
Even Trout was swinging at the first pitch, the first at bat. Even though it was a little flare in the outfield, he hasn't had a ton of success against Kluber in his career. This is his 3rd hit. 16 at bats.
Here's the 1-1 to Trout. Trout drives it center field. Going back on it is Kiermaier. Mike Trout hit another one. That's his 8th home run. It is 5-0 Angels here in the bottom of the second.
It's great to see Trouty, a guy, he hasn't had a ton of success already. 2 for 2. Home run number 8 for Trouty. And that's going a long way. A number of his home runs this year have not been pull home runs. Center, some right center, staying back on the baseball, and Trout crushed it. Right that hat in there, Cowboy.
It does look good on him.
It's a little hanging cutter out over the plate. And wow, what a swing. That leverage, that lower half power for Trout.
Ohtani up there hacking. They went back-to-back last night. And Trout was like, all right, I better keep my eye and see what show he's up to. They've gone back-to-back 4 times. Last night was the first of the season. Second multi-homer game of the year for Shohei Ohtani. And Mike Trout he's locked in. He's on pace for 41. It's his second homer off Kluber. 5-0 here in the bottom of the second. Ohtani over to first base, running down the line quick, but Kluber gets over. Mike Trout going to take a look at that swing. Angels score 2 in the first, 3 in the second. That's his team leading 8th home run. And he's going to take that hat for a ride.
I love the Boys and Girls Clubs because they help you believe that you can make it to the big leagues.
Big leagues of what? Law. Art? Construction? Baseball?
How'd you guess?
With the help of Major League Baseball, the Boys and Girls Clubs of America help kids make it to the big leagues of anything.
Leading the Rays, top of the third, Mike Trout and this Angels team playing winning baseball. Coming in 20-11, leading all of baseball in home runs and stickers on Cowboy hats. 41 now. Last time the Angels led all of baseball in home runs, because this is a big ballpark, right?
Yes.
It was 1989. I think I was only a total of 194. You had Chili Davis. Just a little tapper to Rendon.
Boy, you love that. Out in front, soft contact.
In 41 home runs that's 4 more than the Yankees. They had 37 last I checked. 1989, Mark, you would have pitched against that team.
Remember that team very well.
But they have 8 players with 3 or more home runs. That's the most in baseball. But you combine
that's the thing, that balance, Patrick.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see, is balance. That way, for as an opposing pitcher, you just look at 1 or 2 guys with the power. When you have that kind of power throughout a lineup, there's no time to relax at all on the mound against the Angels. But I love this, the way they're running the bases today. You get a double, a stolen base by Velasquez, scores on a sac fly, and Trout hits one out. Walsh crushed the baseball, drove in a run.
Vidal Brujan just called up, drives that one left field, hit well, but foul.
Just a long strike.
That's all that is.
Now, if you're Reid Detmers, with a swing like that, you got to try to get him to chase something out of the strike zone. More likely you will, especially for a young hitter after he hits a ball like that. That's a pretty good take.
Yeah, Brujan was hitting 300 for AAA Durham. The move the Rays made, they optioned Calvin Fauché, who gave up the grand slam to Shohei Ohtani. Fauché went to the University of Irvine. Managed to get out of that inning, give him credit for that. Oh, Detmers changeup gets.
Love it. He's starting to use his changeup more. He's starting to get it, how important that pitch is for him. He has the 2 breakables, curveball and slider. Then you have a changeup. So a little circle changeup going the other direction besides the breakables, going down and in. Great spot, good sequence.
Number 9 hitter Kevin Kiermaier drives it center field. Mike Trout has an eye on it and squeezes it for the 3rd out. Angels and Detmers with a 5-0 lead. So we head to the bottom of the 3rd.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Jackie Robinson searching home run into the left field stands.
Here comes Roger Maris. There's a new home run champion of all time. I don't believe what I just saw. Cal Ripken Jr. has reached the unreachable star.
This crowd on its feet and in unison.
This one has a chance. Home run! Mike Piazza! The Boston Red Sox are world champions.
Welcome to the first night of MLB Network.
Number 600 for Jim Thome.
That ball is gone.
106. That would be a new record. It is caught. Oh, what a catch by Mike Trout.
The Cubs have finally won it all. The Atlanta Braves are world champions.
Player resume for Joe Madden's Halos. Runs scored, leads the bigs, homers, leads all of baseball. OPS, on base plus slugging at 748, and on base plus slugging, OPS is down in baseball. That's 748 is a healthy number.
It's incredible numbers.
Anthony Rendon digs in, 5-0, 5 runs. First 2 innings against Corey Kluber. In the entire month of April, Kluber 4 starts, 5 earned runs, 7 total earned runs, and the Angels have 5 already here tonight in 2 innings.
And their approach was the proper approach against him is be ready early. Avoid those counts where he can expand the strike zone because he's got a number of swing and miss pitches. You look at his curveball, about 27.3% whiff percentage. His cutter, 23.8. Changeup, over 47% whiff percentage. So that's why you want to be aggressive early before he gets to those counts where he get you to chase.
The 1-2. Good take from Rendon, 2-2. You see the green ribbon that both teams are wearing on their uniforms in support of mental health awareness.
We're on that high fastball. I still think it's a good matchup for Anthony Rendon. He's 3 for 5 in his career versus Kluber, but he's hitting his OPS at 990 on non-fastballs, and you're facing a pitcher that doesn't throw a ton of fastballs. So good matchup.
The 2-2. Rendon chases for out number 1. I mentioned the green ribbons. I just want to point out it's such a challenging time for so many regarding mental health as we come out of this COVID situation. I recommend that you check out the website angels.ocnavigator.org. You visit the website, you find out how you can build your healthiest self, and just know there are people out there and ways for you to get the help that you need, and that is a great tool for it.
Great point, Patrick.
Kudos to both these teams for wearing the green ribbons. Rays will do it for the entire month. So 1 down, Rendon strikes out, but Jared Walsh has something going right now with some confidence at the plate. We saw that home run off the lefty yesterday. That's a tap foul.
It's so important to have his bat in the lineup against lefties and righties because he can make such a big difference with his glove in the field. A very good Gold Glove finalist at first base, so you have that element. We're talking about this team defense, and a lot of pitchers on the staff are guys that contact made. So you need that defense, and having him in there and having confidence against lefties is great.
That's a base hit for Jared Walsh. He's 2 for 2. The home run was a 3-run shot that gave the Angels the lead. Their offense for the first 4 innings was, was kind of a little bit sluggish until that blast. His first of the year against a left-hander, and eventually, if he keeps this up, Mark, the questions will have to stop.
Yeah, I mean, his batting average 308 versus lefties this year, so it's solid. And he's going to have his home run swings against them. But it's good to see him just that good, comfortable at bat. I think a couple of those tough lefties is hitting the ball well the other way.
308, hitting better versus lefties than righties. That average will go up a tick with that knock. Jack Mayfield struck out back in the first to end the inning, making his second career start at right field. Says normally as an infielder he likes to move around and see what the catcher with the signs are being put down. You can't really do that, so he just has to stay active and awake. That's going to be a base hit for Captain Jack. First and second. This Angels offense continues to get it done.
Kiermaier plays a very deep center field. Little flares like that have a chance of falling in, although he does cover a lot of good ground coming in on the baseball. Plays perfectly by Jack Mayfield. See how deep he is playing, even though he's got a good read on and trying to cover some ground. No way he's going to get there. Also able to get into scoring position is Chad Wallach, who just missed hitting a home run. His first at bat gets a chance here with 2 on.
The meeting at the mound. Pitching coach Kyle Snyder out for a chat with Kluber. With that, let's give you a quick word from Hyundai.
It's your journey. Own it in the Hyundai Santa Fe.
5-0 Angels. They continue to put the pressure on Corey Kluber and the Tampa Bay Rays. Here's Chad Wallach. Hit the ball very well. Back in the second, drove it deep to left field. Caught at the wall by Rosarena. Two on, 1 out here in the bottom of the third. So both Stassi and Suzuki on the IL. So Chad Wallach, son of Tim Wallach, played for the Angels as well. Now that one, he drives to left field, and Rosarena's only going to have to look at that one. This time Chad does not miss. 3-run home run, his first as a halo. 8-0 Angels.
How great is that for Chad Wallach? Local boy going mammoth home run. Second level, the bullpen just missed one his last at bat. This one goes way out. Congrats. Got his first hit as a halo last night. Now his first home run. A 3-run home run. Grab that hat and go.
Wow, that ball was crushed.
That's great leverage. Lower half and the pitch, little cutter, stayed up. Wow. Sound, sealed and delivered. Second level of the bullpen.
Guaranteed that ball's lopsided.
That's a little side view, got a little Darren Erstad look going right there.
I know his family's here in attendance. That is tremendous. Luis Rengifo drives it. Right field. Hit well, but foul. Had the distance. The Angels have touched up Corey Kluber for 8 runs.
Went from great base running to jogging around the bases last couple of innings now.
9 hits, including 2 homers by Trout and a 3-run job by Wallach.
I mean, you think about it, coming into the game, Kluber had a whip of 1.05. So hits and walks combined per innings pitched. That's just 1 base runner per inning. My math is right. It's 3 base runners per inning so far.
I'm going to say it's right. Heck of a start to Gooby Tuesday. Come on, y'all.
I just love that, to see that for a player like Chad Wallach getting an opportunity. And he did a great job behind the plate last night to get a chance to have 2 really good swings against a former Cy Young Award winner who's thrown a no-hitter in his career.
Well, that's lined up the middle for base knock for Luis Rengifo. Has got a double and now a single. That certainly warrants a call down to the bullpen, wouldn't you say, Mark?
Yeah, and Kluber's a veteran, and Kevin Cash would probably like, especially when you had a game yesterday where you had a number of different relievers thrown in the game with the opener. Going to try to battle and give you some length, but it doesn't look like that's going to be able to be the case here.
Velasquez RBI double back in the second, and he lines that one to center field. Kiermaier comes in and makes the catch.
Well, you talked about how he's hit the baseball so well, but sometimes nothing to show for. That was a rocket for Andrew Velasquez. Good swing.
So 8 Ernies. That ties a career high against the great Corey Kluber. I mean, he had a stretch of baseball, 14 to 18, 5 seasons. Nobody better in the game. Great confidence for this Angels team to get it done against Kluber here. Still early, a lot of baseball left.
Pretty good career numbers too. 3-1 with a 3 under a 4.386 ERA for Kluber.
So Brandon Marsh with 2 down. Marsh singled and also an RBI sac fly back in the second.
Boy, Trout waiting on deck. His last 5 at bats, a couple singles, a couple home runs, and a walk. It's getting locked in.
It's a pretty outstanding OPS, I would imagine. Only Taylor Ward had higher slugging OPS than Mike Trout in the American League. Oh, that's a good piece of hitting. Opposite way for Brandon Marsh. Luis Rengifo is going to take third. Here's the throw, head first slide, and Marsh into second base, second and third, 2 outs.
Again, the base running continues. And early in the game like this, just continue to run the bases the way you have. Good piece of hitting. Brandon Marsh already having a great game. 2 hits, sac fly, RBI. Gives Trout a chance with 2 more on base here.
Good Rengifo putting the pressure on Arozarena to take that bag.
And good base running again. Get into scoring position, take away that force out at second, especially with Trout's speed. It could be important.
Mike Trout singled and homered in his first 2 at-bats. Also scored a couple of runs. He's filling up the box score.
Was that little two-seamer inside on Trout. Throwing everything away so far. Punch that one hit, the right, first at bat, and then out over the plate enough where Trout hits it to center field. Hanging out in the rock pile with that rocket. Feel like this is going to be the last batter for Corey Kluber, regardless what he does against Trout here.
First base open. Shohei Ohtani waiting on deck. And the 2-1 to Trout. Hit well. Oh, nice play by Franco. Throws across. That's just a big league play. But again, a crooked number for the Angels. 2 in the second, 3 in the third. 8-0. Chad Wallach, his first home run as an Angel. Congrats. Can we get more stickers, please?
Hey, it's me, the summer breeze. I just flew back into town. Let's get outside. Much better.
Should Viagra really cost $90? We don't think so. RexMD.com has FDA-approved generic Viagra starting at just $2 per tablet. Visit RexMD.com and fill out a brief survey. And if appropriate, you can try a sample pack of generic Viagra. Visit RexMD.com.
With the Game Time app, I paid 60% less than this guy. What? And it's not just sports tickets. It's also concerts. Performances, too.
Oh, come on!
Download Game Time. Last-minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed.
Jerome's best seat in the house. Sign up for a chance to win at jeromes.com. All this excitement with the offense, Mark. Focus on Reid Detmers right here.
And your mindset as a pitcher, it's a 0-0 game.
Has to be. Right back up the middle. Rengifo is there. Nice job by Detmers to let that go by.
Nice job again, slowing it down for Rengifo. It's good to see that smile from Luis. Already 2 hits in the game, making a solid defensive play on that one.
How many times were you sported with an 8-0 lead, Mark, to go out there for the top of the 4th inning?
You know what? A few times.
Yeah.
And I always, so I got a great, thing early on. Dennis Leonard was a really good pitcher with the Royals, a 20-game winner. And he said, every game you take when you have a lead like that, your mindset is, I'm not changing anything. I'm not getting that mindset because I got an 8-0 lead. I'm throwing nothing but fastballs. I'm pitching the exact same game as if it's 0-0.
Here's Wander Franco. Chad Wallach behind the plate for more. Here's Erica Weston.
Yeah, Patrick, it's been quite a couple of days for Chad Wallach. The home run, his first as a Halo in the last half inning, catching Noah Syndergaard, which you think maybe a kind of an intimidating ask. Not for him. The two of them actually got some work together, got familiar together over the winter during the offseason. He caught him at Chapman Baseball, same place that Michael Lorenzen got his offseason work in. Joe Maddon said he was maybe concerned about that. It can be an intimidating task with, battery mate with Noah Syndergaard, but he said once he found out they were getting work in during the winter, they looked seamless, looked easy, looked like he'd been catching him for a while, and he's very confident in both Wallach and Austin Romine.
And here's the 2-1 that misses. And Eric, also what Wallach had to say about how Noah had to really battle. Might not have had his best stuff, but he was really impressed with that.
He really was. That he said the exact same thing that Joe said. Maybe it wasn't his best stuff, but it gave him a lot of confidence knowing that he could get those outs without it.
Thank you,
that's
Eric.
part of the thing, too. When you have a catcher that can get you through those games in which you don't have your best stuff, that's even more impressive for me watching the job that Chad Wallach did behind the plate last night.
See, we had all these nice chats with him, and he's having the heck of a game with the 3-run blast. There's a ground ball. Luis Rengifo wastes no time to throw out Wander Franco. Now, that's that confidence that you're talking about that you want to see from Luis.
Yeah, because he's got a lot of talent. Slowed it down, nice play. Oh, high five from Velasquez. He's got the range. 2 nice plays. By the way, 3-1 changeup, 3-2 changeup. Reid Detmers, loving that. That is pitching. That's not just throwing the ball. It's 8-0 lead. I'm going to throw him a fastball. No, that's pitching.
Harold Ramirez drives it foul down the right field line. 0-1. So the offense has come through. They tagged Corey Kluber for 8 in just 3 innings. 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 3 in the third. Now we get to see Reid Detmers go to work. Talked about it off the top of the show that this could be a game for Detmers to really show up, show something. 0-1.
So he's thrown 10 changeups, 9 for strikes. That is impressive. Strike zone command, impressive. He's thrown, coming in this game, 5% of his pitches changeups.
That one's lined to left. Marsh coming in, and he's making the catch. He broke back, but tremendous speed, and we are through 4 innings of Reid Detmers looking pretty outstanding.
Hey guys, Gronk here to talk to you about your hair game. Hims has a full lineup of clinically proven hair loss treatments, all prescribed online by a licensed medical provider and shipped directly to your door, if appropriate. Order today and get a 90-day money-back guarantee at 4hims.com.
Getting outdoors is all about the experience, the thrills, the rides, the memories. We put that in a bottle. Clean ingredients like coconut oil, activated charcoal, and shea butter. Everyman Jack, naturally derived, outdoor inspired.
Prescription eyewear can be really expensive, but here's the secret. Glasses don't actually cost that much to make. Surprise! Especially when you design your own eyewear and then sell it directly to your customers. Like we do. Oh hi, we're Warby Parker. Our glasses start at $95, including prescription lenses. And the best part? You could try 5 pairs for free at warbyparker.com.
This is the planning effect from Fidelity. Ben isn't worried about retirement because his plan is backed by the team at Fidelity. A group of investment professionals manages Ben's IRA for him, analyzing market conditions and helping him stay on target. He gets one-on-one coaching when he wants some advice and can adjust his plan whenever he needs to. And now he's so prepared for retirement, Ben is feeling totally zen. That's the planning effect from Fidelity.
Pre-game ceremony, Artie Moreno honoring Shohei Ohtani with the 2021 AL MVP plaque. And then you take that plaque and you put it in the Don Julio Club with the Silver Slugger. And he had so many awards: AP Athlete of the Year, Edgar Martinez Award, Special Commissioners Recognition Award. Thought Ohtani might come up with a Another opportunity for a grand slam.
You know he's going to thrill us here at some point here. You just know it.
I really thought this game flipped right off the bat. Marsh and Trout both singled. Then Ohtani hit this bullet to Kiermaier. Marsh tagged, and then Trout followed him up. Then he gets second and third. And Rendon will ground out RBI. And the Angels just kept pouring on.
You see that running fastball from Jason Adam. 91-98 curveball, slider, changeup.
So Kluber goes 3. Adam is in. It's 1-1 to Ohtani.
And when you hear us talk about a short arm delivery, that's what Jason Adam has. So you have to really track the baseball out of his hand. It's going to be coming on top of you a little bit quicker as a batter. That short arm delivery.
Last pitch Sunday at Seattle, a perfect 7th inning. A pair of strikeouts. Rays ended up getting walked off versus the M's, his 13th game.
Look at that whip, 0.57.
That approach for Ohtani, looking opposite field, left center. We saw the home run in Chicago, and then he was just continuing to do that in Boston. Here in BP, when he took that outdoor BP, last homestand, really feel like something's clicked for him.
That's all he was trying to do, was hit everything to center field, left center, and then hit the ball to left field. Then at the end, he had some fun, hit the ball about 500 feet to right center, but his approach was really, really solid.
Here's the 2-2. Just reaches that one, flicks it into center field for a base hit.
And that's a really, really good pitch. If you're in pull mode, you're not hitting that ball there. This is a great changeup. This pitch is, look at where this ends up. It's almost in the dirt. It's still strong enough to get that into the outfield. That was almost another Angel MVP type swing. Vlad Guerrero hitting the ball like that.
Ichiro looking to be the third player from Japan to hit over 100 home runs stateside. Ichiro, one of them. And that kind of looked like Ichiro, a little reach there.
That's that coverage he has at the plate. So strong.
Brings up Anthony Rendon. Pops it up. That's our new shortstop. His Walls moved from third to short. That's Vidal Brujan, who went from right to third. And Phillips comes into the game in right field. Down 8-0. Tampa made a lot of defensive adjustments in an 11-3 game last night. And the Angels now have an 8-0 lead in the 4th. Jared Walsh, 2 for 2. First pitch swinging, attack mode. Pops that up. And coming over to make the catch is Kiermaier for out number 2. With 2 outs, let's just give you a quick word from Jack in the Box.
Pop my $5.99 classic and spicy 50-50 popcorn chicken combo. Order on the Jack app today.
8 months and 12 hits already for the Angels, and Reid Detmers on the bump for the Halos has looked great. Jack Mayfield 1 for 2. Chance to go 10 games over 500. Here tonight, Mark, already this record through 31 games tied for 3rd best in Angels history. Let's go.
In this back-to-back game, some serious damage on the offensive side against a very good pitching staff. The Rays coming in 3.53 ERA. It's been impressive.
They're 3 back of the Yankees coming into today. Mayfield pops it up. Zunino gives it a look, and it's out of play. They have a lot of injuries on the pitching side that they're dealing with, but despite all that, they have so much depth in the organization that Kevin Cash has been able to keep that ERA and that whip really low. In his 8th season, 2-time back-to-back AL Manager of the Year. Mayfield 1 for 2. And it's 1-2.
Let's go with his curveball, looks like here, although he might try to paint a fastball away.
Well, with a lead like this, pretty healthy. It's early, I know, but with Taylor Ward, who's been crushing the baseball, you could just keep him off of his feet for one more game.
He looked like he was running pretty well in the outfield today. We were watching him doing his prep work before the game. I think that's why you're seeing the Rays taking Wander Franco out of the game. Still early, though, but he's such a special player. You want to make sure you keep him healthy. As baseball fans, we just like watching the guy like that play. Phenomenal. He made a great play on Trout. That was a rocket off his bat. He backhanded through across the diamond to get Trout. That's how what kind of arm he has to be able to make a throw like that to get Trout head at first.
Cash throwing in the towel early. I wouldn't go that far. Mayfield strikes out. What a night here. Laguna Beach. I'd rather be here, but that's not too bad. It's 8-0 Halos.
You want that home run feeling? Then step in the box and let it rip. Get ready for the Major League Baseball Junior Home Run Derby. Compete in your communities and swing your way to the 2022 Junior Home Run Derby Final during MLB All-Star Week in Los Angeles. Get your community involved by hosting a local derby. Sign up for free at jrhrd.com.
In the game. Let's check out the T-Mobile coverage cam. Little chilly, first pitch at 6:50 p.m., 65 degrees. Certainly didn't stop Mike Trout or Chad Wallach from jumping the yard. Reid Detmers now. An 8-0 lead pitching in the top of the 5th. Alongside Mark Gubaza, Patrick O'Neill, Erica Weston. Entire Bally Sports West crew, thanks for being with us. Exciting Angels team right now. Let's get behind them. Right back to Detmers.
Nice job fielding your position. That ball was hit pretty hard. Throwing a lot of strikes, quick innings as far as pitch count. Always on the glove side, always try to make that play. Easier play. When you go to the backhand, you'll have that deflection. It'll go away from your infielder. That's a wise decision going after that baseball. Even though Rengifo was close, ball was hit hard enough. That might have been a real tough play with Arozarena the way he can run.
This brings up Brandon Lau. It's only the second time through the Rays lineup. Fastball. It's 0-1.
So far this year for Detmers, 211 first time through, 220 second time through.
Lau hits it to right field. There's Jack Mayfield. Makes it look easy for out number 2 here in the 5th. Second time Lau is flown out to Captain Jack. Brings up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Zunino is usually a guy that's swinging at the first pitch.
Good call there, Gooby. Strike 1.
Said that a lot tonight, Patrick. He's thrown a lot of strikes. 46 pitches, 32 strikes for Reid tonight.
The changeup is filthy here tonight. You're seeing former first-round pick from the University of Louisville, All-American, top prospect. This lefty, everything he's put in, all that work, it's really coming to the forefront here tonight at the Big A. Huge crowd.
I had a conversation, Patrick, the other day with Harry Manasseh, and he felt the same way as we've been talking about. For Reid Detmers, if he starts trusting his changeup, all his pitches are going to be that much better, and his changeup is excellent tonight.
It's the 1-2. Oh, and it sure is. That curveball, though, drops in there. Strikes out Zunino. Reid Detmers through 5. Brilliant.
Nice throw.
Major League Baseball and the Boys and Girls Clubs of America.
That's beautiful.
Are dedicated to guiding kids through the first tries.
It's all good, Aaron.
The curveballs.
There you go.
And the big dreams. Setting them up to make great plays. On and off the field. Building brighter futures together.
Hey, Doc.
Good morning. Take a crack at the bottom line, please.
L-I. That's live look-ins.
And the next line.
Doc, that's MLB Tonight.
MLB Tonight, bringing the new season into focus. Only on MLB Network.
In the Angels dugout, it's 8-0. This is how he finished off the Rays in the 5th inning. Drops a curve, Zunino way out in front. So through 5 innings here with Mark Gubicza, who knows something about this, Patrick O'Neill, he's been fantastic.
Yes, he has. I mean, that curveball you see going down to this plane, but he's throwing this changeup going the other. So he has both those off-speed pitches going to different planes in the lower third of the strike zone. His balance has been great. That spin on his curveball was excellent, but I really, really like his changeup use today. Most changeups he's thrown now at the major league level. He has been perfect so far at his dealing with all his pitches.
So good to see, Gooby, especially with, all that run support, but still that mental approach that you talked about, that you were taught at a very young age. Think of it as a 1-0 game.
I think when you look at this game so far for Reid Detmers, when you're able to throw a 3-1 changeup to Wander Franco, and then you come back with another changeup, perfect spot on a 3-2 pitch, and get a ground ball out with it, that's impressive.
Working incredibly well with Chad Wallach, new pitcher. Colin Poche with the Rays. That one is driven to right field. Oh my goodness, Phillips. He's flailing all over the place, just comes into the game. And he robs Wallach of a hit, if not more. Yeah. Gonna have to have a little grin about that one.
Well, you have to. That ball was another rocket for Chad Wallach. He's hit everything hard in 2 games. Sliding in just before it gets to the outfield grass. Yes, you did make the play. He's a guy that's he's awesome. He has so much fun playing the game.
I mean, in the World Series with the after the walk-off with the airplane, lost his breath. You know,
and I still remember the play he made as a pitcher. He's pitched already this year. We went sliding into the dugout to make a play. There's always a smile on his face.
Luis Rengifo.
Although you're not smiling if you're Chad Wallach. You hit the ball. Now, he's got a 3-run home run, but he's hit the ball on the money all 3 at bats.
And he's calling a heck of a game. Double, a single, and a run for Luis. First start this year in his 3rd game. Let's not forget about that Mother's Day walk for Luis, which set up the dramatics. A chopper to third base. Brujan, strong arm, throws him out.
That is a third baseman's arm. He started out in right field with a right field arm. Wow, what a good throw across the diamond.
And Velasquez has hit the ball extremely hard as well tonight. Double RBI, and then he lined out to Kiermaier in the 3rd inning. 8-0 Halos. Former Ray, Squid.
Well, you almost have to be. You had to play for the Rays, didn't you, if you were a Squid?
That's exactly right. Trout passing Kingfish.
Perfection on that.
Yeah. To wish Tim Salmon well. He's got his team in the semifinals, state semifinals. They've got a game Friday. Scottsdale Christian Academy at Tempe Diablo Stadium. Chance to go to the state championship.
Done a really nice job there.
Yep.
That program. He said, you know, he's built around with some pretty good pitchers. And here's a guy that was a position player. He wasn't friendly with a lot of pitchers. Trust me on that one. But he knows bread and butter to winning is the pitching. And that's what we're seeing. Not only for his team, but for the Angels this year. Yeah, you can swing the bat, that's perfect, but you can tell the difference position player-wise. They don't feel like they have to hit a 3 or 4 run home run every time they come to the plate. They can just do little things to score because the pitching's been good and the defense has been great.
You think we have a new fan favorite here in Velasquez?
Oh, yes.
I think so.
He brings a ton of energy. Between him and Tyler Wade, the energy they bring.
So much fun to talk to because he's always in a great mood. And why wouldn't he be? He's up here, he's like the starting shortstop playing great defense on a first place team. Count runs full.
Playing a little soccer too.
Kicks it back over to the dugout. We've already had for Velasquez, like I want to say, minimum 5 highlight reel defensive plays. 3-2, line drive, base hit. Way to go, Squid.
He's hit the ball hard 3 times.
He's got a double. Line out. That was a rocket that was caught. There's a single. The Angels, I mean, look at what they're getting at the bottom of the order from Mayfield, Wallach, Rengifo, and Velasquez. I mean, pretty much all up and down the lineup, but it's nice to see them turn it over. Here's Brandon Marsh. He's 2 for 2. Great base running.
Yep.
Playing a tremendous game here tonight. This is fun to watch. Two outs, one on for Marsh. 8-0 Angels. Reid Detmers is phenomenal. Detmers only have, what, 49 pitches? 5 innings?
So well. I mean, I still go back to his changeup, the feel. It's made his other 3 pitches that much better. And a changeup, we're seeing that in baseball this year. We saw, even from opponent's side, from the Baltimore Orioles, how well, if you throw a changeup, how well you can get hitters out in front.
Well, finally, Marsh makes it out. He's having himself a night. O'Shea gets him. Reid Detmers takes the hill for the 6th.
Hey kids, join MLB Network and your favorite players for a show made just for you. Play ball. It's all the big moments, bat flips, and amazing plays from an exciting week of baseball and tips to up your game. Saturdays, 10 a.m. Eastern on MLB Network.
Watch games and coverage all day, every day, your way on MLB Network.
Sense how effective has the off-speed pitches for Reid Detmers been today. His changeup has been excellent. Good arm action, soft contact, hitters out in front, unable to stay back. Consistent with his changeup, utilizing his defense, keeping that ball on the ground, soft contact throughout, fielding his own position, even getting a swing and miss with that changeup at 84, and then that big curveball. I was thinking we're a David Bowie song here. Changes so far using a changeup.
Are you changing your key to the game? Okay.
No, can't change it. Can't change it because of the changeup.
Look at the last 3 starts for Detmers. He's gone 5 innings, 4 2/3. He's 1-1 on the year. Taylor Walls leads off the top of the 6th.
I just like, I'm watching Chad Wallach behind the plate, how he sets up his target real late. Make sure he's not giving away location of his pitches. The guy on the mound sets a good target. Soft hands, soft target.
Hart gets the call. Fastball in there, 2-1. I asked Wallach about pitch calm. He said he hasn't used it. He actually takes pride in the way he calls signs and preventing runners on second base from being able to read what he's putting down, but he's not opposed to it. 2-2.
He's throwing a slider a ton. That's a pretty good late break to it, upper part of the strike zone. Detmers with his slider.
So, what did we see here? 2-2. Or what do we see? Full count?
I was thinking the same thing, but a change up there. Just try to make a perfect pitch instead of just trusting the grip.
Uncharted territory for Detmers.
So a couple sliders in the sequence against Walls.
first real test for Detmers tonight. A couple of 3-2 pitches. That's it. Taylor Walls walks, first base runner. You hear the boos ring out.
And that was above the strike zone, just a little quick on his delivery. Tried a little Barry Zito-like curveball from the left side. Zito was a real good curveball. He set his fastball upstairs and followed with that curveball that same plane. It was very, very effective in his Cy Young Award career.
Brings up the switch hitter, Vidal Brujan. Just called up. Rays dealing with some injuries. Manuel Margot is not going on the IL, but not available tonight. We shall see about tomorrow. So Brujan got recalled and is in action.
It's a little out of whack. Good time for Wallach to go out and talk to him. A high curveball, high changeup, overthrown fastball.
We got a second now. Let's give you a quick word from Kia.
Presenting Kia's lineup of exceptionally capable all-wheel drive SUVs.
Mark, how does a pitcher's heart rate change? And, you know, in situations like this, you got something working.
There's no, I don't care what any pitcher ever says when you're having a game like Reid's had gone through 5 innings. You know there hasn't been a base run. You have a perfect game going. There's no way you haven't thought about that. So you just, as soon as you have that walk there, you got to clear your mind and say, you know what, I got to try to get it out here.
And you do. Anthony Rendon leaps up, snags it for out number 1. The crowd is thrilled at that one.
Well, how many great defensive plays already this season has Anthony Rendon made? And he was thinking double play ball. As soon as he gets it, he's already looking to see if he drifted off the bag.
Wiley Vet already had it in his hand to throw it before he hit the ground. All right, so here's Kevin Kiermaier, one away.
See if that can lock in Reid back again. A defensive play like that.
Leadoff walk to Taylor Walls. That's been it against Detmers. Foul back. 1-1. Right now with 13 pitches thrown in the 6th, that's the most he's thrown in the game in a single inning. And fun to watch this young man put it all together.
It's a foul ball on that one. So we know you got your game working that day.
Yeah.
You throw a fastball in and it gets the bat of the hitter. Right on the knob of the bat.
That's what I thought. It's going to sting a bit.
See if he can make adjustment, get a breaker ball, get a punchy.
Gets a ground ball. Oh, this could be 2. The throw down to second. What a play! Jared Walsh steps on first, throws down to Velasquez, gets Walls, and Reid Detmers gets out of the inning.
You might check that, but that is exactly why you want Jared Walsh in there against lefties righty, because he's a difference maker with the glove and the throwing arm. Money throw.
It's a bullet down to second. Halo fans, I hope you're digging what you're seeing here tonight. From the get-go, Shohei Ohtani receiving his American League MVP plaque and all the other hardware that they loaded on to the infield, to jumping on Corey Kluber and knocking him out of the game, to Reid Detmers in 6 innings, getting it done. And here's the 4th pitcher for the Rays of the game, Ryan Thompson. He's got to come in and face Mike Trout. It's been fun so far. The last few games.
Yep.
So exciting, this team.
And the energy. You get to see it even during batting practice, how excited everyone is to get to the ballpark, get their work in, and get ready for the game. And that's a different look for Trout and the Angels hitter from that sidearm delivery. See a fastball, slider, changeup from Thompson.
Off speed, catches the corner, 1-1.
It's a tall pitcher throwing from that arm angle, especially as a right-handed batter. He's coming right at you. You're just hoping it drifts out over the plate. Otherwise, if he throws that 2-seamer and runs it in on you, it's going to be tough. He's a right-handed batter.
Way outside.
Some tall relievers they have, the Rays.
He's got that side of the dugout all to himself.
He's the lonely man there on the corner.
Still very popular. We'll show you our Arco top-tier play back in the 2nd inning. Trout did this off Corey Kluber, 2nd home run in his career off Kluber. Clubbed it.
It's that short swing he has and how powerful that swing is.
Team leading 8th home run. Angels lead all of baseball in homers. Go down the list. Runs, on base percentage, OPS. Here's the 2-2. Oh, don't hit him. Fastball in on Trout.
Kept thinking at some point if he throws one in, it's going to be tough to get out of the way.
Missed him. Trout was hit on that hand. You see he's got that protective padding there.
Because he's looking away. Every pitch has been away, either a fastball or a frisbee slider away.
3-2. Walks him.
His on-base percentage keeps rising and rising.
We'll show you our Kia player profile. Shohei Ohtani, most career home runs players born in Japan. Hideki Matsui, former Angel, 175. Ichiro, 117. And Ohtani with 2 last night, sitting at 99.
Matsui was so cool. He was great being around with the Angels. I love the conversations with him. Boy, was he a clutch player.
Yes.
Oh, go back to that 09 World Series team for the Yankees.
Ohtani wants to get it out of the way. He's so gracious when he talks about Mike Trout. You know, they had the multi-homer game back-to-back. He said, it's Trout getting it done. It's up to me just to do my best. Is he ever?
Well, he backdoor to break him all. Well, you're as a left-handed batter or the right-handed pitcher, you're really, at the mercy of the home plate umpire, because that looks like a ball out of his hand all the way through the delivery.
One and two. Want to go down to Erica Weston. Now, he hit that grand slam for the first time in the bigs, and also when he played professionally in Japan. He did not know?
No, he didn't know. So it was a surprise to all of us that he had never hit a grand slam. It was also a surprise to Show. He said, honestly, I didn't know it was my first one. In my head, I thought I had one back in Japan, but I guess not. So there you go.
Yeah, it shows you how good you are if you think you've had one and you actually haven't. Well, he's got one now. Facing a 1-2 count. 2-2, Mike Trout after a leadoff walk at first base. 8-0 Angels.
By the way, that was a real good take by Trout after that fastball way in on him. You knew he was going away. You have a tendency to expand your strike zone with a pitch like that the one before. Tried to backdoor it again. Just like that, full count. Shohei. By the way, he's on the mound tomorrow.
Yes, that's right. What a matchup. Tomorrow, our coverage starts at 3:30 against McClanahan, Ohtani. Hopefully, Halos can hang on and go for a sweep tomorrow with him on the hill. Man. Line drive. That's caught in the air.
Good swing, though. You're seeing a lot of good swings back up the middle. 106 miles per hour ex Blasio on a 3-2 pitch.
Yeah, Walls was just played perfectly right there to snag that one. One away brings up Anthony Rendon. All zeros for the Rays offense so far here tonight with Reid Detmers on the hill pitching a gem. Zunino must have said something to make Rendon smile. It's my only guess. Or he's just picking a spot where he's going to hit this.
And he's probably saying, that was your pitch right there. I gave you a shot. Little frisbee slider right down the middle of the plate. And there you go. You missed it.
And another one, 0-2. And Rendon strikes out. 2 away. Brings up Jared Walsh. And Walsh is singled a couple of times as an RBI in the game. 23 RBI. He's quietly top front page of the American League leaderboards as far as runs driven in. All-star last year. And what a play.
It's a couple of RBI shy from 100 last year for the All-Star.
Walsh drives it. Hit well. And foul. But the defensive play that he made, and that's what you mentioned earlier, is that keeping him in the game against lefties because what he could do with the glove, and we saw that to pick up Detmers. That was a beautiful double play.
And we still got to remember, he was a two-way player too. Just a few seasons ago. You could see that type of arm he has. Although when he's asked that same question when it comes to Shohei Ohtani, he goes, no. That's a different. I guess we could still call him a human being, Shohei, but he's phenomenal.
I've seen you refer to him as a unicorn on Twitter.
I'm seeing that. Just like we saw last night for Noah Syndergaard, you got Reid Detmers just pacing around in that dugout.
Only 64 pitches, 6 innings of work for Detmers. Oh, we have a giant beach ball left field. It got loose from the fans, and somebody had a bad bat backwards. They're hearing it. A little chilly for a beach ball, Gooby.
Yes.
Thompson's delivery, just all arms.
Yeah, it's one of those ones you just try to track the baseball out of the hand, out of the batter's eye, because there's legs, glove, everything.
Everything.
Flying at you.
Like a magician. Look over here. Well, it works. Strikes out Walsh. Reid Detmers continues his great work. Stick around as he takes the bump for the 7th.
There's a new home run champion of all time. Don't believe what I just saw. Cal Ripken Jr. has reached the unreachable star. The Boston Red Sox are world champions.
Welcome to the first night of MLB Network.
The Atlanta Braves are world champions.
Nothing. A whole lot of zeros. Reid Detmers' career high in innings pitched is 6. He's already accomplished that, and he's done it on just 64 pitches. He's going to be facing the top of the Rays batting order here in the top of the 7th. Yandy Diaz leading off. Kevin Cash has already pulled Wander Franco from this game early, as the Angels put up all kinds of crooked numbers. Strikes him off, starts him off there. The beautiful curveball.
Yeah, he's been able to flip that slow curveball in to get ahead of the count on the first pitch.
There's a ground ball. Jared
Walsh. That's a tough play.
Oh, man.
You think it looks easy. Well, a little spin on it.
It got through Buckner.
Oh.
Nice similar type of spin.
Yeah.
But Walsh was able to make the play, retires Diaz, 1 away here in the 7th. So Brett Phillips came in to this game as a replacement. And Cash started emptying the bench. A late shift put on by the Angels, right side. Strike 1 to Phillips. Strike
nice
2.
Job. Good snap to a curveball.
It's been exciting here at the stadium the last couple of games. Sunday, Monday, and let's have ourselves a Gooby Tuesday. What do you say? 0-2.
It's a good try ahead 0-2 for a hitter that has been striking out quite a bit of late.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Brett Phillips. 8-0 Angels.
He's going to try to paint a fastball away. Anthony Rendon's got to be ready on that left side of the infield.
It was a fastball. It was way upstairs, full count.
From 0-2 to 3-2. Stay within your game if you're Reid Detmers. Trust your pitches, trust your defense.
Something off speed here. Breaking ball maybe. It's a ground ball. That's going to be a tough play. And Brett Phillips breaks it up. Assume they're going to score that one a hit. That'd be my guess. Mark, what do you think?
Very difficult play. That's a really tough call. Jared Walsh is going to tell you right now he thought he should make that play. The ball was hit well. Phillips runs very well.
I think everybody here, roughly 30,000 plus, expected him to make it. It's in the hole. We wait for the scoring. Error. And you hear the crowd. I mean, that's
Phillips is smiling.
Okay, look at that. You're clapping for your own error as you got something special here.
Because he knows he's a great defensive first baseman. He knows that's his play. It's a difficult play, but a play he felt in his mind he should make. Now he's hoping a ground ball comes his way again. He can have another double play turnover first.
How about it? This is Harold Ramirez, and he's ahead of the count 3-0.
Remember, he hasn't had to run over the first base at all either. Reid Detmers, he had to cover the bag there. It's a little something different for him. Good life.
So maybe that run over there kind of just elevates that heart rate a little bit. And he comes back with a fastball, back in the count, 3-1. Fly ball. Left field, Brandon Marsh back. That has a lot of carry to the wall. Makes the catch. Phillips stays at first. What a throw. Back in. We have 2 down here in the 7th.
Ball just kept carrying. Cool night. Hit well by Ramirez. Brandon Marsh able to run that one down. And Rosarena is a guy that swings a lot early, so he's going to be ready. Reid Detmers throwing a lot of first pitch curveballs.
So a walk and an error. It's been it against Detmers. Phillips at first, the 1-0. Misses downstairs, 2-0. Ryan Blackney, home plate umpire tonight.
Been really solid behind the plate. Yeah. I mean, that was a ball. It looked like it was close enough for a strike, but it was out of the zone.
3-0. You're going to start to hear a lot of, come on, Blue, you know.
Yeah, I mean, everyone gets caught up in the moment. Umpires get caught up in the moment. These are special times for a home plate umpire.
Back in the count. That was close, lower part of the zone.
The old in the neighborhood 3-0 pitch.
I think so.
Yeah. All right, so I wonder if he's going to try a 3-2 changeup now. Back-to-back fastballs. Hit that comebacker on a changeup. Last at bat.
19th pitch of the inning coming up. It's a full count to Rosarena. Hits that one. Mike Trout is under it. And Detmers gets out of it. Just a walk and an error, no problem. Bottom of the 7th coming up.
Hey guys, Gronk here to talk to you about your hair game. Hims has a full lineup of clinically proven hair loss treatments, all prescribed online by a licensed medical provider and shipped directly to your door, if appropriate. Order today and get a 90-day money-back guarantee at forhims.com.
Should Viagra really cost $90? We don't think so. RexMD.com has FDA-approved generic Viagra starting at just $2 per tablet. Visit RexMD.com and fill out a brief survey, and if appropriate, you can try a sample pack of generic Viagra. Visit RexMD.com.
Nice. What? With the Game Time app, I pay 60% less than this guy. 60%? Game Time finds you the best last-minute deals and guarantees the lowest price. Download Game Time now. Nice shirt.
All right, Archie, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream / frozen yogurt?
That's tough. Big sweet tooth for me. Cotton candy is the first one that comes to mind. Big cotton candy guy, and then the classic chocolate chip cookie dough.
I'm basic, man. I just like vanilla ice cream, vanilla bean.
It's the best. Everyone's got all these other exotic flavors with vanilla, right?
Keep it simple, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Oreo ice cream, man. I think I'm a big sucker for that. Also, on the side, a little coffee ice cream. I think that's a good, like, little froyo spot, a little different.
And there's a ground ball. Jack Mayfield. Walls throws him out. So Gooby Tuesday, by the way, the Angels on Gooby Tuesdays 3-1. The one loss, you weren't here, so you don't get credit for that. And the team's ERA on Tuesdays is the lowest. Opponent batting average is the lowest. Your ice cream, your go-to is?
I'm a frozen yogurt guy. I love birthday cake. I love it. I do. I love birthday cake.
You and Archie Bradley with the cotton candy. You're going to ask me, aren't you?
Yeah, what do you got?
Thrifty ice cream. For now, it's like Rite Aid, but back in the day, you could get a 10-cent scoop chocolate chip at Thrifty ice cream. The best.
I love frozen yogurt, though. I love it. I do.
I trying really to be watching like some calories, like low cal.
I'll go for the probiotics. Yeah, I'm just trying to be real. I pretend like I'm getting something good out of it.
Right. Fireheisen is now in for the Rays. How about this game, Mark? Pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's great. And after the half inning, it was pretty cool to see that when Reid Detmers came in.
Yeah.
Here he is sitting by himself. He got high fives from everybody in that dugout. They know what's going on. You know exactly what's going on with Reid Detmers. He's got that no-no going, and he's throwing the ball exceptionally well.
That one's hit extremely well. On his horses, Kiermaier. Oh, and look who comes over, Rosarena.
Can you hit a baseball any harder than Chad Wallach has done tonight?
Unbelievable. Wow. I mean,
wow, he's hit the ball extremely hard all 4 times.
Randy come over out of nowhere. So Kiermaier has the jump. He's calling for it, it looks like, and then, oh, look what I got. He almost had himself an ice cream cone there, but
that 1 for 4. That one being a 3-run home run, but what he's doing behind the play for Chad Wallach, that's all he's caring about. He'd love to get a couple more of those hits, but he's been outstanding.
For Detmers, yeah, no doubt. And you know who else knows what's going on here tonight is 39,313 in attendance. Here's Luis Rengifo. We are in the bottom of the 7th, 8-0 Angels. The offense, of course, exploding for the 8 in the first 3 innings. But it's the performance from Reid Detmers that has our attention right now. He's making just his 6th start of the season. 4th at home. It's already on a career high in innings pitched, 7. This is inside.
Boy, Patrick, on the pregame show with Ken French, Mark Langston, we were talking ago, if he throws his changeup and starts feeling comfortable with his changeup, Reid Detmers is going to be special. Well, this is a special game he's got working against a very good Tampa Bay Rays team.
Renifo, little flare, right field. Phillips is over to make the catch, and well, that leads us to this young man, Reid Detmers. He's got it working through 7. He's only allowed a walk, and then, well, let's say a home-friendly call on an error, and he's coming back out there for the 8. Don't miss it.
This was my first time using telemedicine, and I'd recommend this process to anyone.
The total experience was amazing. I couldn't be happier with the product.
At RexMD.com, we've made the process fast, easy, and affordable. Visit RexMD.com right now.
At Boll & Branch, we don't make bedding like everyone else. We make it better. We prioritize thread quality, not thread count. We source the finest 100% organic cotton to make the softest, most luxurious fabrics on earth. We're free from toxins, the way home should be. Boll & Branch is made different, so you can sleep better at night. Experience the difference at bollandbranch.com.
Yeah! Woo! With the Game Time app, I paid 60% less than this guy.
What?
And it's not just sports tickets. It's also concerts.
Seriously?
Performances, too!
Oh, come on!
Game Time finds you the best last-minute deals and guarantees the lowest price.
Am I underdressed?
Download Game Time. Last-minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed.
Eight 0 Angels, top 8. Reid Detmers back out there. First pitch hacking is Brandon Lau.
That's not unusual. All 3 at bats swinging at the first pitch. 2 fly ball outs tonight for Brandon Lau.
Here's the 0-1. Ahead of him, 0-2.
Very manageable pitch count, too, for Reid Detmers. His 85 pitches.
Defensive replacement for the Angels. Aaron Whitefield replacing Jack Mayfield in right field.
There's a lot of umpires in the stands right now.
Yeah. It's a foot outside. Come on, Blue. Be interesting to see what influence that will have in the situation. Another fly ball. Of course, it's going to find him. For defensive purposes, Whitefield is there, no problem. Good outfielder. Just called up his second game. He got here actually Sunday for that fun day. The walk-off just in time from Double-A. Rocket City Trash Pandas. Here's Zunino. Go for 2 with a strikeout.
He was trying to throw that curveball first pitch. Strike. It's a little bit out of the strike zone, though.
Shift is on to the left side. 2-0.
Still has not shied away from using his changeup.
Fly ball. And Whitefield is there for the second out of the 8th inning. 2 down. Just chilling, keeping an eye on things out in the bullpen. This guy has things under control. That 7th inning, 6th and 7th, 15 pitches, 19 pitches. He's only at 90 here in the 8th.
Still feeling it, 92-mile-an-hour fastball.
All-American from Louisville. I imagine this game has piqued the interest of the Cardinal faithful. And certainly Halo Nation, not only here in Southern California, but when they're watching all across, not only the United States, but the world. In there.
I just love that delivery. 2-0. A lot at stake here. Reid Detmers, perfect follow through, 92-mile-an-hour fastball right on the inside corner.
Fly ball, that's popped up. Who wants it? Renifo calls for it. And the crowd's behind Reid Detmers right now. He has gone 8 innings and has not allowed a hit.
Every time he steps up to the plate, goes into his windup, or runs one down.
He caught it! Oh, you won't see a better one than that!
He competes not only against the other team, but against the toughest adversary, himself. MLB Tonight, where the best outdo their best on MLB Network.
Join Kevin Millard.
I'm just a dude that loves baseball.
And Steven Nelson.
I'm nervous as hell, man.
On a quest for legends worthy of the sacred prize.
You thought I lost my mind, but
it's unpredictable baseball coverage that will have you on the edge of your seat all season long.
So keep it locked here on MLB Network all day.
Swing into action and join the adventure on Intentional Talk, only on MLB Network.
Let's watch some baseball.
You want that home run feeling? Then step in the box and let it rip. Get ready for the Major League Baseball Junior Home Run Derby. Compete in your communities and swing your way to the 2022 Junior Home Run Derby Final during MLB All-Star Week in Los Angeles. Get your community involved by hosting a local derby. Sign up for free at jrhrd.com.
Bottom of the 8th, 8-0 Angels over the Rays in Game 2 of this series. Reid Detmers, 8 innings, no hits, just a walk, an error. That's Brett Phillips.
He's back on the mound again.
Yes.
He made an unbelievable play as a pitcher, sliding into the dugout.
And right away, Velasquez greets him with a base hit to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. It's the 3rd knock of the night for Squid.
So he's hit the ball hard, all 4 at-bats, 3 hits for Squid. By the way, how about Luis Renifo calling off Mike Trout for that pop-up? Well, we talked about it, he could slow the game down. He did.
He sure did. Like an ephus pitch from Phillips. This is his 3rd game in 2 years, 2021. Had an ERA of 9. And this year, ERA of 18. Little wrinkle here from Kevin Cash. Oh, that's hit hard. Not enough to double up Brandon Marsh. Velasquez is retired for the first out here in the bottom of the 8th.
I'll be honest with you, Patrick. I think Reid Detmers wants he wouldn't mind a quick inning.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, he loves his teammates. They provide him with 8 runs of support. He wants to get back out there right now. Finish his special night off.
This is an interesting matchup. Brett Phillips versus the 3-time MVP Mike Trout. Trout, first pitch, drives it to the rock pile. Take that! His second homer of the game, a 2-run shot. It's 10-0.
Well, that's it, unless you get the first pitch out so quickly like Trout did. 9 home runs now on the season for Trout. 2 2-run home runs. Trouty locked in. Grab that hat. Everybody in the yard.
It's just like slow pitch softball when you know it's coming, and he just absolutely hammered it.
That's all his power. 106 exit velocity on a slow pitch like that. It's our Carl's Cam replay.
I mean, come on.
Wow.
And now he's dropping in a 55-mile-per-hour pitch on Ohtani. MVP chance raining down. For which one?
Yeah, look at Brett Phillips on this, trying to deliver this baseball. Trout does have a little bit of a smile.
Ohtani! Unreal! Oh my goodness! It's off the wall. Give me an exit velo on that.
I think the wall was semi-scared of that one.
Hammered.
This isn't quite, a little bit of a top spin on there. Couldn't get the height to get it out for career home run number 100 for Shohei.
Just shows you how incredibly talented Trout and Ohtani are. I mean, you throw anything like that over the plate on a 8.9 exit velo. I thought that we're having another back-to-back.
Anthony Rendon batting left-handed?
Come on. You said you wanted a quick inning, but this is kind of fun. So Anthony Rendon is a switch hitter all of a sudden. Maybe he wants a, what is going on? Look at him.
Did he?
Look at him doing this.
Did he?
Come on, did he? Oh my goodness! Left-handed Anthony Rendon with the 2-run home run. I mean, you cannot make this up.
Oh, this is one of those oh me, oh my moments. That's left-handed, goes yard. Are you kidding me?
I don't believe it.
Oh, man.
Are they going to just let Brett Phillips? Now he's got to face Jared Walsh. Oh, there is a buzz here at the Big A. First career at bat left-handed in the big leagues.
That's a pretty good OPS batting left-hand, don't you think? Slugging percentage.
So we got to find out, like, is that how he swings the golf club?
Oh, you know, you come to the ballpark every day seeing something special. Well, oh my.
3-1. He dropped that in for a strike. Unreal. This is just unreal. Meanwhile, Reid Detmers is over there by himself, and now Jared Walsh drives that one left field. Back at the wall, off the base of the wall. Rosarena unable to get to that. That's going to be a double, and this has to be enough for Phillips, does it not?
Oh.
You got your guys out there crashing into the wall. All right, after that double from Walsh, let's take a look at Anthony Rendon. First ever AB, had that little leg kick.
Yeah, the little Jared Walsh swing to it. Yeah. Little drop the bat too.
And the follow through was a little unusual, but man, did he get some carry on that.
Should we go a little Ken Griffey Jr., Will Clark swing on that one? Jimmy Edmonds?
Another ball roped, but Rosarena is there. Mercy. Whitefield was looking for his first knock as an Angel.
There's the man right there.
I mean, in all seriousness, Mars, a whole lot going on here before he's going out there trying to make some history. There's Chad Wallach. And this should do it in the inning. Fly ball. Well, that inning is over. Kiermaier wants nothing to do with that ball. It's 12-0 Angels. Reid Detmers is coming out. We're going to stay with this. He's gone 8 innings, no hits allowed.
What a special moment here for Reid Detmers, taking that mound, going like Noah Syndergaard has set the example, getting out there on the mound before anybody else is on the field. Trying to go that no-no for Detmers.
Well, he's got plenty of gas in the tank, Gooby.
This is an excellent effort. I just love his balance, using all his pitches, his changeup, his setup, his secondary pitches of his curveball and slider. His fastball was good. His defense on their toes, making plays. Boy, Walshy, what a play that was there. The double play, 3-6 variety double play. Boy, a lot of fly ball action and Renifo with Mike Trout right there as he takes this no-no into the 9th inning.
Well, the Express did it 4 times. Opolinski, Clyde Wright, Mike Witt combined also with Langer 90. Santana, the Weave, Jared Weaver in 12. And that amazing night in Angels history with Taylor Cole and Felix Pena. And here's the rookie left-hander Reid Detmers.
Always felt that he's going to be special on the mound, and well, he's put it together so far tonight.
Vidal Brujan stands in his way. Reid Detmers never been in this situation, not even in college. In the minor leagues. He's only 22 years old. And this crowd is on their feet. Strike one. Strike two.
Oh, what a pitch. That's a pretty good spot. Wow. Wow. Now you hear the oohs and ahs. I think you're going to get a swing right here no matter where this pitch is at. That's in the zone.
Didn't swing, 2-2. And that 0-2 pitch, I mean, it just dropped right over the plate. Wallach caught it low, but man, that was a strike. But still 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Brujan. Popped up. Chad Wallach has it. Run away. Veteran center fielder Kevin Kiermaier with 1 down in the 9th. Swing and a miss.
Still got some life. How aggressive Detmer is right now.
0-2. It was pitch 101. What do you like here, 0-2, pal?
Try to get him to chase the slider well off the plate. Ooh, we got away with one. It's all right when you're dealing.
Two strikeouts on the night for Detmers. Whole lot of excitement in the air here at the Big A. A little tapper to Rengifo. Eight 2/3, no-hit ball with a 22-year-old rookie, Reid Detmers. Manny Diaz at the plate. Strike one. One and two. One strike away. Not a soul in this place that doesn't know what's at stake. Fastball upstairs misses, 2-2. Ground ball, Velasquez throws across, he's done it! Reid Detmers throws a no-hitter! Truly incredible, amazing, Mark.
Yeah. Knowing the kid, great kid, a battler. What stuff, what a moment, something he will remember the rest of his life. Ground ball, great curveball, the anticipation to throw, and yes, no time for Reid Detmers.
Fantastic.
Chadwick, by the way.
Yes.
Wow.
Only a walk, and then there was that anticipation on the official scores decision. Turned out to be an error charge to Jared Walsh, much to his satisfaction and the entire crowd. A no-hitter thrown here tonight at Angel Stadium by Reid Detmers. Solo no-no for the rookie left-hander.
On a day where Justin Verlander took a no-hitter in the ninth, the youngster, Reid Detmers, throws a no-hitter. Baseball is a beautiful thing.
Baseball's the absolute best partner. I was thrilled to be here and call this with you. Absolute goosebumps. Lorenzen comes in. Syndergaard as well. It's a magic moment standing by with the man that just threw a no-hitter. It's Erica Weston with Reid Detmers.
Thanks very much, Patrick. Reid, congratulations. Your longest outing of your major league career results in a no-hitter. Take me through your emotions right now.
Listen to you guys. You guys are awesome. I don't even know what to say. Just thank you, and thanks for coming out.
At what point did you realize that tonight could be something special for you?
I mean, I'd probably say around the 6th. I don't know. I just blacked out. I don't know.
You blacked out. All right, that's a fair assessment. How much did it mean to you to be able to settle into this one when you saw the offense doing the damage that it did early on?
Yeah, I mean, our guys did a great job. I mean, they hit the ball all over the place. They just do what they do. And they made tons of plays for me. And I'm just thank you. I appreciate it.
This crowd was living and dying with every pitch that you threw. One last thank you to this crowd out here that was taking this all in with you tonight.
Can you say that again?
This crowd living and dying with every pitch that you threw tonight. One last thank you to them, and how much did it mean to you to hear their support while you were on the mound?
You guys are amazing. Thank you for coming out, and have a good night.
Congratulations.
Spectacular. Imagine his family right now.
Oh, this is unbelievable. The youngster dealing like that. No-hitter, Reid Detmers. Patty, great job, great call. I'm out of my mind.
We got a no-hitter.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, baby. This Angels team, get on board. 10 games over 500. A shutout, no-hitter from Reid Detmers. You don't want to go anywhere. All the reaction is coming up. Ken French, Mark Gubaza, Mark Langston. Angels Live next.